Big shout out to everybody that's already in here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share out the live to all your social medias. I'm doing the same thing right now, and we're going to get started here ASAP. Big shout out to all you guys for tuning in. This is going to be a dope one, man. Stay tuned. We're going to be getting in here real soon. Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me see. Let me make sure everything's working real quick. All right, hold on. All right, y'all, man. We in here. We in here. Let me take this gum out. Sorry about that. What's good, everybody? What's good? Looks like everybody's pretty busy Friday night, man. I knew I should have went live last night, but I ended up getting a haircut and a lineup, and my barber had me all, I got real sensitive skin and stuff like that, man. It had me all red and stuff, and I'd refused to get on there looking like I got in a fight with a bobcat. You understand what I'm saying? But You know, big shout out to everybody for tapping in, man. I'm going to go over some of these comments real quick. Big shout out to all you guys that are in here right now. You know, I'm going to go over some of these comments, and once we get done with the comments, you know, we'll get into the puppies and all that, man. I know a lot of you guys are in here for specifically the pups. You know, I know a lot of people came into the last live and seen all this, but, you know, we're basically just going to refresh everything from the last live, that type of stuff, for anybody that's got any last questions on the puppies or whatever. And, you know, get it cracking, y'all. Get it cracking. We got Levi Reyes in the building. He says, let's go. Beautiful litter as always, man. Appreciate you, Levi, man. Thanks for always tapping in, bro. We appreciate you. Vanessa says, we are ready. That's right. That's Killinois family right there. Big shout out to Vanessa and her husband for tapping in. We appreciate them. Oh, we got a major Killinois supporter in the building, man. Ryan Campbell. Big shout out to you for tapping in, bro. Big shout out to you. Much love to Ryan Campbell, man. That's one of our major supporters. Been supporting us for years on YouTube. For years and years and years. Big shout out to him. We got Mama Killinois in the building, man. That's going to be Annette Jones right there. That's going to be the owner of the litter that's going up for sale tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. You know, for those of you that don't, you know, aren't all the way locked in and you guys are interested in the puppies and all that, they do not go on sale on Sunday. They go on sale tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. Sounds are working. Appreciate you. Thanks for letting me know that. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Real talk. You know, usually I got Miss Killinois here for that, but she's at work right now. And, you know, appreciate that. That means a lot. Real talk. That's right. That's right. We got Jason H in the building, man. That's a Killinois member right there. Shout out to the homie Jason H for being in the building, man. You know, it looks like, you know, I can't see the likes, man, but please, let's get those likes up, you guys. Hit the like button and share out the live, man. That really means a lot. The more people we can get in here, the longer we'll get the live going, the more we can get into all that, you know. YouTube is weird. You know, they're not really sharing out the lives, that type of stuff. But if we get enough likes and enough people commenting and enough shares and things like that, you know, we'll get a lot more people in here and we'll be able to, you know, keep the conversation rolling. Dangerous Mind says salute. That's right. Big shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to you. JA says, who's ready to become part of the Killinois family? I know that's right, man. I know there's a lot of people that's ready, man, because my phone has been blowing up. You know, my phone's been blowing up about this litter for the past like 3 weeks. But within the past couple days here, my phone has been going crazy. I know for a fact this litter will sell out tomorrow. There are tons of people ready. You know, a lot of people, you know, there might not be a lot of people in this live right at this specific moment, but it will start to fill up later. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people already know everything they need to know and they're ready for tomorrow. And I can guarantee you that this litter will sell out tomorrow, just like every other litter, y'all. So if you're interested in a puppy, you know, like I said, don't play around. Make sure you guys call tomorrow. Call. If you're not getting an answer, that means I'm on the other line with another customer. Call. All 3 numbers. Call until you get an answer. If you're not getting an answer, that means puppies are still available and I'm on the other line with another customer. Very important. Do not give up. Those are the people that miss out. King Ralph says, hey, what's up, bro? What's going on with you, big dog? Shout out to you for tapping in, bro. Is that Ralph from down south in near St. Louis? Let it be known. Dan Libby says, Killinois Kennels for life. What's good, big dog? Same old same, man. Shout out to the homie Dan Libby, always in the building, always showing love, always rocking out with Killinois Kennels, man. Let's get those likes up. That's right, King Ralph. That's right, my boy. JRP Peck says, let's see them big bulls hit them likes. That's right, man. You know, shout out to, that's Jessica or Vanessa. What is it, Vanessa? Yeah, Vanessa. That's Vanessa's husband right there. Shout out to both of y'all for tapping in. We appreciate y'all. Jason says only 26 likes. Let's go. Hit that like button. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hit that like button. Killinois family is growing. Most definitely. The Killinois family is so big right now, it's not even funny, man. And we got some major, major things coming up for the Killinois family members. We're going to start, having get-togethers all over the place. We're going to do a get-together around here. We're going to head out east, do a get-together out there. We're going to head down south, do a get-together out there, out west, all over the place, man. That way we can meet up with you guys, have a little meet and greet, have y'all bring out your dogs. We can record them and show everybody all these badass dogs that all of our Killinois family members have. Real talk. I'm going to hurry up and get through these comments, and then we'll pull up. The matter of fact, let's just go ahead and pull it up right now, y'all. Here we go. All right, y'all. That way y'all ain't got to just be stuck looking at me right now. What you guys are looking at right now is going to be the father. This is our boy Brick. Most of y'all are familiar with this already. Where we at? We got Colby Coco. That's right, Killinois family in the building. He says, "What's up, big dog? Killinois family." That's right, man. Shout out to the homie Colby Coco right here in the building. Real talk. King Ralph says, "Oh yeah, okay." We got another major Killinois family member in the building right now. That's gonna be Vince right there. And as you guys can see in that profile picture, that's his boy Taser, which is out of Nino Brown and Nala. He says the best kennel for quality and conformity to the standard, bar none. Appreciate that, big dog. He says Dayton and his crew are the GOATs in the bully game. This litter is the best one to date. Appreciate you, Vince. That's right. That's right. Vince has been locked in with us for a very long time. Killinois family member, pulls up to all the shows that we attend, all that type of stuff. And, much love to the homie Vince, man. We appreciate you. Hold on. I got somebody messaging me. Let me make sure there's nothing going wrong here that I don't know about. Let this play for a second. Yeah. Good. All right. My bad. Excuse me. Excuse my language. Ralph says Missouri stand up. Okay, that's right. I imagine that's Ralph. He picked up a pup. That's Killinois family as well. If it's the Ralph I'm thinking of. Ralph, did you pick up that boy out of Biz and Siri? Let it be known in the comment section. I just want to make sure I know who I'm talking to here. Okay, we got Mike Walls in the building. He says fire. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I've caught up to everybody's comments, man. This is Friday Night Live. A lot of people are out enjoying their night, that type of deal, man. And, so it's not going to be crazy thick in here tonight. But as far as people goes, but, I really wanted to go live last night. It would have been a lot more people in here. I know Friday nights, people are enjoying their weekend, all that type of stuff. But it is what it is, man. I wasn't going to put myself on here looking crazy, All right, here we go. We got Alex Toller in the building, man. He says, yo, what up? Man, that's my partner, Alex. His mom is Mama Killinois, and, she's, the owner of this litter, y'all. So, again, what you guys are looking at right now is going to be the father. This is our boy, Brick. Really, really been doing his thing, man. I think this is the second or third litter we've had with Brick on the channel. We've actually had a Killinois family member out in St. Louis that just recently had a litter with Brick. Real nice litter. And I'll tell you what, man, I'll see if I can, man, I can't remember where that picture is. He's got a real nice video or a real nice pic of those puppies as well. Big shout out to the homie out there in St. Louis that had a litter with him. Ralph says, I agree with Vince. That's right. Real talk. That's Killinois family, John Adrian right there, man. Big shout out to our Killinois family, John Adrian. And as you guys can see in that profile picture, he's got a couple bulls right there. That boy up front is out of and Napoleon and Queen. And then there's a girl in the background there, that black tri girl. That girl's gonna be out of Baby James and Mia. Real nice dogs right there. All right, D Wright says, Killinois, stay pushing that. Keep doing your thing, bro. Killinois family. I'll definitely be using Brick in the future. That's gonna be our Killinois family member as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? I believe he ended up getting 2 dogs from us. I think he got a female out of G Baby and Siri, and he also got another black tri female. I think it was out of God of War and Remy, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100% sure. D Wright, aren't you Killinois family? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he says keep doing the thing. Killinois family. Yeah, that's right. I believe that's the right guy. Tough Capital says, it's amazing how you remember all these dogs and what litter they come from. Shout out to the best breed. Shout out to Brick. Shout out to the best kennel on the planet. That's right. Appreciate you, Tough Capital. Yeah, man. I mean, it's hard, like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of impressed with myself sometimes when it comes to that as well, as far as remembering all these dogs, all of our customers, their dogs. It is hard to keep up with from time to time. But, I do my best. Right now, you guys are looking at some older dogs in Brick's pedigree. I wanted to play this video a little bit because we've already, went over the puppies with the last live. I wanted to show you guys, what you guys are seeing is some of the ancestry behind Brick. You know what I mean? And we'll go ahead and get into, some of the puppies here in a second. I wanted to let this place fill up a little bit. That's right. He says D right. That says that. Yes, sir. Correct. That's right, big dog. That's right. Shout out to you for tapping in, man. It's been a little while since I've seen you in here. Derek Lee. That's going to be another Killinois family member right there in the building, man. Shout out to Derek Lee. This is our Killinois family from the Caribbean. He ended up picking up 2 dogs from us. And again, the female is on the left. That's out of Busy Bone and Medusa. And then the male is on the right. That's going to be out of God of War and Bulla. Real nice boy, man. I seen some recent pictures of both of those dogs, and they're looking amazing, man. Big shout out to Derek Lee. Real talk. Got those dogs out there living in paradise. Real talk. That's right. Tough Capital. Appreciate you, big dog. Jay says, Killinois family strong tonight. Let's go. That's right. We in here, man. And, tomorrow we're going to be adding 10 new family members to the Killinois family. And we're going to be looking forward to that, man. Plenty of nice pups available tomorrow. And like I said, we'll probably be selling this litter out all night tomorrow. That type of deal. So, big shout out to the whole Killinois family in the building. Real talk. All right, let's move forward a little bit. We'll just go ahead and show y'all Remy. This is gonna be the mother right here, and this girl is everybody loves Brick, and I know why, because he's a badass boy. But let's not forget about Remy here, man, because she really brings a lot to the table. Really brings a lot to the table, man. For real. This girl is like a full-blown male. She's built like a male, like real talk. This girl's actually a little bit bigger than Brick. You might not be able to tell, but that's real talk. This girl is a monster. King Ralph says the best breeder in the Midwest. Yeah, for sure, man. We like to consider us one of the best in the world. But for sure. Appreciate you. Midwest is the ones that hold down the American Bully. So that's, we appreciate that. Real talk. So yeah, this is Remy right here. And we got to do an updated video on Remy, man, because she's even more impressive than this footage actually shows. We got to get some more updated footage of this girl, but she is a bad, bad, bad. You dig? Real talk. Real talk. Jennifer Thomas says, how much are your male puppies? Okay, that's right. That's right. Let's go ahead and get into that. We'll go ahead. I'm going to show you guys the prices and all that here in a second. We're going to get into that right now. Let's go ahead and get into that. Hold on one second. While I'm searching the internet and all that type of stuff, I don't want to have y'all looking at that. So go ahead and switch from this, get to that real quick. You know, she asked about the males, so that's exactly what we're going to get into, and we're going to get into that right now. $4,000 plus shipping. This is going to be male number 4, and as you guys just seen, hold up, let me back it up a little bit. No diddy. This is going to be male number 4 or male number 1, and he's going for $4,000 plus shipping if need be. All right, we got the homie right here. This is going to be male number 1. Off the hook, boy. Off the hook. Let's see. Ulster Williams says, man, I've been watching you for 5 years, and this is one of your best productions. Appreciate that, man. I mean, we don't do nothing but get better and better with time, man. And that's what you should be seeing. You know, that's what you should be seeing from a kennel. Them outdoing themselves with every single litter. And that's exactly what we shoot for off of every single litter. We're trying to outdo ourselves. We're trying to create better dogs for us. We're trying to create better dogs for our customers and our Killinois family members. Real talk. Real talk. He said litter. That's what, okay. We got another Killinois family member in the building, man. That's going to be Joey Perez out there. He says, what's up, brother? Killinois family. Those are some fire quality bulls. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's going to be the homie Joey out there in Colorado. Much love to the homie from Rocky Mountain Bully Empire. Big shout out to him for tapping in, bro. This is one of the first, you know, I ain't seen you in the live for a minute, man. Big shout out to you, bro. Also says beautiful, beautiful puppies. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Real talk. I'm trying to make sure I stay up with the comments. That way I'm not responding to stuff as it's late. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Let me go ahead and let me see here. Okay. Gregory Jackson shows some love, man, but I deleted it on accident. Appreciate you, Gregory Jackson. Real talk. Vince says, if you're looking to get a bully that's going to turn heads everywhere you go and dominate the show ring, don't sleep on this litter. The pedigree of this litter is crazy insane. Boom. That's right. That's right. Vince knows exactly what he's talking about. And I'll tell you what, man, the last time I seen Taser, Vince, you need to start putting that boy in the show ring as well. Real talk. That boy is looking great. You know, he's finally hit his final, he's finally matured all the way. Boy is looking off the hook. And I'll tell you what, not this next Top Dog TV drop, but the Top Dog TV dropped after that. We're gonna be showing you how badass Taser's looking, man. He's looking off the hook. So again, what you guys are looking at is male number 1. He's going for $4K. Joey Perez says, I've been busy, brother, working, family, and dogs. I know how it goes, bro. I know how it goes. It's all good. Good to see you in here, my boy. You know, tell the family I said what's up. Tell your son I said what up. You know, I had went to judge a dog show out there in Colorado, and the homie Joey, you know, really showed me a lot of love while I was out there. Met up with me, let me record his female that he picked up from us. I recorded his stud dog, his boy Mac. You know, I recorded him, recorded his girl, And you know, not only that, they let me come kick it with them the night before I left, and you know, I basically stayed the night at their house. You know, not so much like for real, but I stayed there for quite a bit and ended up leaving in the middle of the night. And big shout out to them, man. I can't wait to come back out there and kick it with them for real, real talk. Much love, man. Much love. You know, that's one of the things about being a Killinois family member, you guys. We pull up to these shows all over the place. And we like to tap in with you. We want to come record your dogs. We want to come kick it with you and, you know, have fun. That type of stuff, man. So, you know, if you guys are ever seeing me say, hey, us at Top Dog TV is going out to judge a dog show, or we're going out and, well, you know, not with Top Dog TV, but I judge dog shows and I go cover dog shows with, excuse me, with Top Dog TV. If we're ever in your area and you're Killinois family, you know, reach out. That type of deal, you know. Well, you know, you could come to the dog show, post up with us, and you know, we'll kick it. You know what I mean? We'll record your dog you bought from us and show everybody how badass your dog is, man. Because not only do we got badass dogs, but we're providing badass dogs for our Killinois family members. This right here is going to be male number 2, which you guys are looking at, okay? Male number 2, and he's going for a steal of a deal on this boy. $3,500 plus shipping if need be. Awesome, awesome dog, you guys. This is actually my personal favorite pup off of this whole litter. Like, one of them. This boy, to me, looks more like Brick than any other dog from this litter. You know what I mean? So if you want you a baby Brick, this is one way to get it right here. This boy is off the hook. Real talk. Here we go. Hobie Coco says, we just joined the Killinois family, getting a male from Big Clout and Armani. That's going to be our previous litter that we just had on the channel. He said, and getting a female from this litter. Can't wait, by far the best quality for the price, and Dayton is easy to deal with. Grab a pup. That's right, big dog. That's right. For sure, for sure. Martin Garcia says male number 2 is my favorite pup in this whole litter. That's right, that's right. He's a bad boy, man. He is a bad boy. Real talk. And shout out to the homie Martin Garcia for being in the live, man. We rock out with you. That's another supporter of the lives. I've also seen him supporting some videos as well, man. Big shout out to you, big dog. Real talk. But again, we only ended up with 2 males off of this whole litter, you know what I mean? And you guys have already just seen both boys. Super nice boy right here. Blue boy looks just like Brick. Off the hook. Real talk. Real talk. But yeah, man, I mean, tomorrow it goes down, y'all. It goes down. 4 p.m. we'll start answering phone calls, all that. And like I said, the best advice I can give anybody that's tomorrow trying to pick up a puppy, keep on calling. Have multiple phones, calling all 3 numbers. You know, this right here is my personal number, but you know, here in a second I'm gonna show you guys the actual drop number, and you guys have seen it in the videos and all that. But you know, like I said, the best thing I can tell you is to keep calling that phone until you get an answer. Real talk. That's right, Alex. That's right. That's right, y'all. That's right. For sure. For sure, Alloy. For sure. That's right. That's right. It does look crazier. You know, for anybody that's watching this live on a phone, I highly, highly recommend that you watch it on a TV. It is way more impressive, that type of deal. You'll actually be able to see a lot more stuff as well. What you guys are looking at right now is female number 1. This is going to be your top female off the whole litter. off the hook. Female number one, yeah, she's going for an expensive price, but this is the type of dog that you start a kennel with. This is the type of dog that you know, go hit the show ring with. This is the type of dog you show off to your friends and family and make them jealous with. You know, understand what I'm saying? That type of stuff. This is a bad, bad girl right here. My personal favorite female off of the whole litter. Real talk. Joey Perez says that boy is going to level up somebody's program. Most definitely. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell people. You know what I mean? If you got a kennel, not only is it for somebody that's looking to start a kennel, this boy can help a established kennel level their program up. You know, not just somebody trying to start one. This can help someone else's kennel, you know, level them up. And this guy's got his own kennel right here, Joey Perez, Rocky Mountain Bully Empire, and he's letting you know that right now. He's talking about that blue boy we was just looking at. Real talk. Off the hook girl right here though. This is the this right here is going to be your top female off the whole drop. And of course, you know what I mean? 6,000. You know, you got to pay to play when you're coming and grabbing the best female out of 8 puppies. You understand what I'm saying? Best female out of 8 puppies, you got to come pay to play. And that's how it goes. 323 Fast Kiss says, I like female 3. Shout out to Killinois Kennels. That's what's up, big dog. You know, and to each their own. You know, this is my personal best, you know, my personal top female. That doesn't mean it's going to be everybody's. You understand what I'm saying? But like I was saying, you guys, you know, for those of you guys that are interested in purchasing tomorrow, you're not, you know, not real familiar. Like I said, make sure you guys call from several different numbers. Call all 3 numbers. Keep on calling because it's all luck of the draw. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm on the phone with people, and like I said, we got 3 different phones. So it's going to be me on the phone. It's going to be one of my partners on the phone. It's going to be Miss Killinois on the phone. Well, maybe one of my other partners on the phone. That type of deal. You understand what I'm saying? But by the time you're calling, okay, so many people are calling in that by the time we hang up with some person, boom, another call comes straight in. You understand what I'm saying? There's no time to do anything, call anyone back or anything. By the time we hang up with whoever we're talking to, boom, another call comes right in. And if any of you guys are Killinois family members and you've been through this process and you've witnessed this, let them know in the comment section that I'm speaking facts here. You know what I mean? You might call, you know, for you guys that are Killinois family members already in the comment section, let them know in the comment section how many calls you got before you actually picked up. How many times you called. Some people get lucky. Some people might call, you know, 1 or 2, 3 or 4 times. Some people have to call a lot. It's all luck of the draw. Didn't you say she had 10 or 1 died? No, she has 10. There's 10 puppies. There's 8 females and 2 males. I don't know. Maybe I said something wrong. I'm not 100% sure, man. I got a lot of stuff going through my brain right now. But yes, there's 10 puppies, 2 males, and 8 females. Context Capital says, beautiful pups. How can I pay? You know, the way we do this is, you know, the pups going up for sale tomorrow. You got to pay with Cash App or Zelle. You know, I highly recommend you guys go check out this video that we're looking at right now. You know, it sounds like you're not too familiar with us, Context Capital. Am I right about that? Maybe you just came across us or something. And if that's the case, you could give me a call after the live. I can't break all that down on this live currently because most people know how we get down, and I'm not trying to hold up the live with that. But, you know, this video that you're looking at is linked in the description of this live that you're looking at right now. If you look in the live and you look up under it in the description, you could click on the video and it'll say all of our prices and all that type of stuff. Click on that video and it tells you everything you need to know. But the puppies don't go up for sale until tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. And they are sold on a first come, first served basis. And there will be a lot of people calling in. A lot of people calling in. And like I said, feel free to give me a call once this live's over. And I can kind of break it down for you briefly. You know what I mean? Joey Perez says, we called twice, but I think we got lucky. Don't give up. You'll get one eventually. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let him know, Joey. Let him know. See, he got lucky. You know what I mean? He got lucky right there. Context Capital. No worries. I appreciate it, my dude. I will check out the video. Yeah, most definitely check it out, man. We don't really work like the other, a lot of these other kennels. We don't have puppies just waiting around, that type of stuff. All these puppies are available. None of them are spoken for. And the reason, it's not because we can't sell them. We just haven't put them up for sale yet. And they go up for sale tomorrow. This live is for us just gearing up, answering any last questions for anybody, all that type of stuff. And, yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. Colby Coco says, we got in on our first try last litter, 408 to be exact, and 2 puppies were left. They go fast. That's right. That's right. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. Appreciate the Killinois family for letting them know. Says, I got lucky when I picked up my boy. It was the first time I tried. I had 6 family members calling from the other phones in the house. That's right. That was your first time trying to get a dog from us. But how many times did you call our sling? Let them know in the comment section. You know what I mean? Tons and tons of times, probably. As you guys can see, it said they had 6 family members calling from other phones in the house. So there you have it. You know what I mean? That type of deal. This is going to be female number 2, and she's going for 5,000. Sorry, I'm getting kind of tied up here. He said about 30 times. He said about 30 times. Okay, there you go. I mean, 30 times probably from 6 different phones as well. You know what I mean? That type of deal. So this is female number 2. She's going for 5K. And again, this is one of the top females from the litter. Yeah, 5K is kind of expensive, but this is another dog, foundation dog, super, super nice girl right here. Real talk, this is one, and you might not see the pics like we see them, but this is how we see them, and they're priced as we see them. Hollister says, man, I'm not seeing no flaws with this litter. Definitely killing the game. Keep doing it. Gives me a greater chance of getting a pup, male or female. That's right. That's right. That's right, man. Super, super nice litter, man. The quality is off the hook on this litter. No slouches, no, major flaws, no kinks, things like that. I mean, not every single puppy. There's no such thing as a perfect dog, but there's close to it. And there's a lot of close ones in this litter. The quality is off the hook. Real talk. Real talk. It's kind of warming up in here, all these lights. It might not look like it's real lit up in here, but it is lit up in here. I got lights everywhere. Everywhere. But yeah, like I said, you might, only got 3 phones, okay? So whenever we answer a phone, we need enough time to be able to actually talk to the people and give them everything they need to know. They might call and say, hey, I want this female. That one might not be available. Okay. They might say, okay, well, which one is available? And if you call in and you get an answer and you want a specific puppy and that puppy isn't available, that doesn't mean you can't get a pup. You just say, well, what if, what is available? And if a pup that you like is available, you can get that one. You know what I mean? a lot of people get kind of confused and think that, like if they call in for a specific puppy and they ain't available, like we just hang up on them and, move to the next one. It doesn't go like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, we got 10 puppies to sell tomorrow. So, we'll probably be selling these puppies a little bit longer than usual. You know what I mean? But, we also got people that ask if they call in and they are the lucky caller, can they purchase more than one puppy? And yes, you can. You know what I mean? Especially on a litter like this. You know what I mean? We got 10 pups, bunch of them for sale. Yes, you can purchase multiple pups if you're the lucky caller. Sometimes people do this with their friends and family. They might have, their homie over there or a cousin or, this and that. And they call in and, man, I want one and I want one too. You know what I mean? That type of deal. You can do that as well. You can do that as well. And it's definitely happened. It's definitely happened quite a few times. People have bought multiple pups off of just one litter. You know what I mean? But just keep calling, y'all. I have watched a lot of drop videos and never say. I think he messed up. He deleted it. But again, this is going to be female number 3, which you guys are looking at right here. She's going for 3,000 plus shipping. This is another really, really nice girl right here. I like this girl a lot. Real talk. But I mean, the females was off the hook. You know what I mean? The boys were nice too. You know what I mean? There was no slouches. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. I if me as a buyer, if I was like buying puppies and I was looking at this litter, I wouldn't hesitate to buy none of these puppies. Of course, your funds is going to determine on where you're shooting for. You know what I mean? But there is no slouches. You know what I mean? If you can't afford, that he says, I've watched a lot of drop videos. Okay. He says, here I'm tripping. He says, I've watched a lot of drop videos and every dog is a steal. That's right. That's right. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know, Killinois family. We appreciate you. R Sling, man, you got to put a picture of that boy up in your profile, man. Real talk. You too, Colby Coco. Put a picture of your pup in there. That type of deal. That way, when we pull it up, people can see that you guys actually have purchased dogs. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But it is what it is. Whatever, man. We got a lot of customers that don't do that. But, shout out to the whole Killinois family up in here tonight. Appreciate y'all. So, again, we're looking at female number 3. And like I was stating, man, there's a lot of people calling in. There's a lot of people calling in. We only have 3 phones. When I'm on the phone with somebody, like I said, I don't have a chance to just like click over or do anything. There's so many calls coming in. By the time we hang up with a customer, boom, another call's coming in. And we just get to answering it. And it's all luck of the draw. That's why I say keep calling. Keep calling all 3 phones. If you got 3 or 4 phones in your household, I would be calling all 3 numbers nonstop until you get an answer. And that's just me giving you guys some info on how to get one, the best way possible. You know what I mean? That's going to up your chances a lot more. You understand what I'm saying? And if you got 5 or 6 phones, have them all calling, you know what I mean? However you can do it. You know what I mean? It actually ends up really dope, man. It might seem like a lot, but it's a really fun situation. Most people that call in and they get their dog, they're like, most people that call in and get their dog, they're so excited. It feels like they hit the lottery, things like that. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, like it's hard. I'm trying not to cuss at the same time, but, that one dude says, "What's good, yo? What's good, big dog? Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tapping in." Joey, your message deleted, my boy. But But yeah, like I said, man, people feel like they hit the lottery. They're so happy when they get that call. Which puppy is this? What is number 4 available? Yes, this one. Oh my god, da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Like it's a really good time, man. It's and I mean I'm not just saying that. That's real talk. You know, Killinois family members can get in here and vouch for that. You know what I mean? Mr. Wall says, "Can my family members call along with me and then give you my number for the payment to lock in?" No, yeah, yeah, but that's not really how we'll do it. You can have you and your family members call in. What you guys are looking at is female number 4 right here. Let me pause that and we'll go back to it. But let me answer this guy's question. He says, Mr. Mr. Walls says, "Can my family members call along with me and then give you my number for the payment to lock in?" You know, usually we won't go ahead and call another number. You just need to take the phone that, what you do is just take the phone that actually got a hold of us, take it from them, and then we're going to send you to another number, okay? Because like I mentioned, so many people are calling in. By the time we hang up, another phone's calling in. I can't send text messages or anything from the 3 numbers we give you, but we have more than 3 numbers here while we're doing this, okay? We have more than 3 numbers here while we're doing, or 3 phones here while we're doing this, you know? I have 3 phones that we use myself. Miss Killinois has her own phone, and whoever of my partners that are here helping me do this, they have their own phones. So once we call you, or once you call, and we get you on the phone, and the puppy you want's available, and you want to go through with the purchase, what we'll do is like probably Miss Killinois or one of the other guys. I don't know who it'll be. Usually it is Miss Killinois, but I don't know what she's got to do work-wise tomorrow. She might have to work during the drop, so it might be somebody else. I'm not 100% sure. But so what we do is say you call me and you get me on the phone and the puppy you want is available. Okay. Let me go ahead and claim that out so we can, the puppy you want's available. I will tell Miss Kill, I will ask you, hey, what is your number? Okay, you'll give me your number, and then I will give it to Miss Killinois. Miss Killinois is going to call you from a phone that isn't one of the 3 numbers that we leave, because people are calling in so heavy on those 3 numbers that we can't make no calls. You understand what I'm saying? So Miss Killinois is going to call you from another number, and she's going to give you all the information you need. She's going to give you the Cash App and the Zelle info, and you just guys got to get that dog paid for, get it paid for fast and in a hurry, okay? And you can use multiple Cash App and Zales. You know, if you got short limits, that type of thing, you can use multiples. But one thing that's going to happen tomorrow is we got, you know, if you are a lucky caller and we send you that Cash App and that Zelle information, once we send you that Cash App or Zelle information, we're going to give you about 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most to get that dog paid for. And if not, we're going to go ahead and move on. Okay. And I don't do that to be, mean. I don't do that to be mean like that. It's just, we can't be playing around dealing with people that aren't sure of themselves. If you guys are weary on dealing with us, you haven't done enough research. You guys got to go to the channel, check out everything that we got going on. We show you, there's so much proof on this channel that everybody gets what they pay for. It's not even funny. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about multiple videos of customers calling in and paying for their dogs over the telephone, either getting it shipped or coming and getting it after, okay? That type of deal, okay? And so, you know, just please be ready, you guys, and don't keep us waiting all day. If you're if you're weary about us at all, you're tripping. You understand what I'm saying? We got this stuff going too good. We've been in business for coming up on 30 years. You do not stay in business for 30 years by getting over on people. You understand what I'm saying? You can't find no dirt on our names. We take care of everybody and they get everything that they paid for. Right now, what you guys are looking at right now is going to be female number 4. Really, really nice girl going for 3,000 plus shipping if need be. That's a beautiful pup there. Most definitely. Appreciate you, big dog. Colby Coco says, when we get our female from this litter, I'll add a pic of both. Okay, that's what's up, big dog. All of your litters are be fire. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. He says, that's just biz. That's right. That's right. Let me pause this. When it's the big ones, I want to pause it so you guys can get a look. Dayton perfected a system for buying a pup that's fair for everyone. I suggest ranking the pups before you call. So in case you get in, you're not stressed out if your first pick is already taken. Yeah, most definitely. Go back and study the dogs. You know what I mean? Study them, all that type of stuff. That way, you know what I mean? You know what's going on, because we're not going to have time for you to go back and watch the video. You understand what I'm saying? So that is a very, very good idea, Vince. Study the puppies, put, you know, make a ranking. Like he said, study them, say, I'll buy this one, I'll buy this one, I'll buy this one, I'll buy this one. You know, if this one's not available, I'll get this one. That way, you know, because we're not going to give you enough time to go back and watch the video. We'll just say, you know, we're going to hang up, figure out what you want to do, try to call back. You know what I mean? But the chances of you getting back in on a call is going to be very slim. So just be ready. I highly recommend that. Real talk. Pure Aloha Kennels in the building, man. That's going to be our Killinois family located out there in Hawaii. He says, yeah, trust that man. That's right. That's right. That's our Killinois family located out in Hawaii. He's actually picked up 2 dogs from us. And one of those dogs are in that profile picture right there. That is a female out of G-Baby and Siri. Big shout out to Russell and Kanani. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for letting them know. That one dude says, I agree on that. Okay, I appreciate it, big dog. Shy says, come do a show in the Quad Cities. You know, they have shows up there a lot, man. They have shows up there a lot, you know. They definitely have shows up there a lot. Yeah. Bam, that's Killinois family in the building right there. That's Money Man Sam. He says, what's up, Killinois fam? He says, Dayton and the fam are legit. The process is smooth and very, very professional. Appreciate you, big dog. Thanks for letting them know, my boy. Killinois family's in here deep, man. Killinois family is in here deep. Mr. K Booster Box. Mr. K Booster Box says, love your brand. Appreciate that, big dog. Appreciate that. Trying to stay up with these comments, y'all. Shout out from Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Brooklyn, New York in the building, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, my boy. Real talk. Man, I kind of had a little brain fart from where I was at there, man. My bad. Where was we at? What was we talking about? Yeah, what Vince says right here is a really, really good game plan for the drop. And like I said, if you're not familiar with us and you're a little hesitant to purchase, this stuff is so good, going so good for us, you guys. We would be fools to mess this up. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I am a senior judge for the BRC Global. I'm a senior judge for the IBKC. I've judged for the IBC, which is a registry located out in Brazil. I've judged dog shows in Brazil, South Africa, the Philippines, 100 shows in the United States, that type of deal. You know, we've been in business for 30 years. My reputation outweighs a couple $1,000s by a million. You understand what I'm saying? Everything I state in these videos, everything I state in these lives is all exactly how everything goes. Okay? So if you're weary on dealing with us, you're tripping and you haven't done enough research. Go to our YouTube channel. There is 600 different videos on our YouTube channel. And there's probably a good 50 or 60 of them of our customers, just like you, didn't know who he was, purchased a dog, got everything they paid for. And all these people that I'm in the live talking to saying Killinois family in the building, these are all our customers. You understand what I'm saying? And Vince right here, what you guys are looking at, is one of our coolest customers we got. Vince right here, and he's letting you know. Listen, read what he said right there, and I highly recommend you do that. Make a little list, seeing which ones you want to purchase, that type of deal. If this one's not available, I'll grab this one. If that one's not available, I'll grab this one. If that one's not, do that. That is a very smart process, and I'm going to start putting that in our videos, Vince. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you for coming up with that. That is a very, very good idea. When is the next show in Cali? The next show that I'm going to be out judging in California is going to be March 21st, and it's in Fresno. It's either in Fresno or near Fresno. And I'll be dropping some promo for that here real soon. There you go. Our Sling says profile picture. Appreciate you, big dog. That's his boy, don't say it. Let me think. What's his name? Badass boy. That boy reminds me of Lucky Luciano. Um, damn it. I know it too. But the fact that I'm trying to remember it is messing me up. Uh, anyways, it's a badass boy out of Baby James and Nala litter. What is his name? Damn it. Let's see. I feel like a dumbass now. Somebody, whoever that was, jinxed me because I usually know his name. Let it be known, Arsling. I'm sorry, bro. I got a lot going through my brain right at this exact moment. Colby Coco says female is coming to Louisiana. Okay. That's right. Leon Glass says, I'm trying to be the first person that I know of in Montgomery, Alabama to be a part of the Killinois family. Okay, that's what's up, man. Good luck. We got some dogs out in Alabama. I don't know if it's necessarily in Montgomery, but we definitely got some dogs out there. But, we'll be looking forward to that call, my boy. Our Slings boy looks great, Martin Garcia says. That's right. He's a bad boy. Man, don't sweat it. Sir Duke, that's right. Sir Duke, how was I tripping? I know that. I just got too much stuff going through my brain, man. I'm sorry about that, R. Sling. He says, Shy says, is Vanilla Gorilla retired? Most definitely not. Vanilla Gorilla is still going strong. He's available for stud to approve females, and if anybody's interested, get with us and we'll take care of you. Man, it looks like we got quite a few people in here. If you guys are new in here, or if you're not new in here, and if you haven't, please hit that like button and share out the live to all your social medias. That would really mean a lot to me. At the very least, hit the like button. Come on, you guys, that's free. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking you to buy anything. Please hit that like button. R. Sling says, don't sweat it. You normally never miss. That's right, Sir Duke. And I don't know how I didn't get that right, man. Put me on the spot. That one guy jinxed me, whoever that was. Said it's crazy how you know them names. But it's all good. No shout out at him. It's no disrespect to him. I'm just saying. I got a lot going on in my brain right at this exact moment. Did Tank ever had a litter? No, Tank hasn't had a litter, man. I gave Tank to my brother. Well, actually, my partner Alex gave Tank to my brother. And To be quite honest with you, my brother went to prison and his girlfriend kept him. And whenever my brother went to prison for so long that she didn't wait for him. Now she's got the dog. That type of deal. And that's just keeping it 100 with you, man. So, you know, if we wanted to, we could probably go mess with him. But the thing was, his Tank was very, very protective, very, very aggressive. And we was just like, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Tank was a very, very aggressive dog, you know. My brother kind of made him that way versus him just being that way. My brother was a dumbass and treating him like he was a pit bull and things like that. You know what I mean? So, no, Tank never had a litter, but, you know, it would have been nice. That type of deal. Okay, there you go. Kobe Coco says, when is the next litter after this? Excited to see what's next. Yeah, I mean, that'll be coming up after this, man. We don't really move that fast. Right now, we're working on this litter, and then we'll get to the next one after this joint. But it'll be here soon. Dre Prescott says, copy. I've been waiting for a litter. Oh, okay, that's right, man. That's right. Yep. Yep. Tank is a badass boy. He's a really, really nice dog, but that's exactly how things went with Tank. You know, and if I wanted to, we could go holler at her and try to use him. The only thing is be kind of scared to try to breed him because he's very, very protective of her. You know, the last time I went over there, you know, he was trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? That type of deal. Mr. Wall says, okay, cool, because my family will be calling from the house. I will be calling from the road while driving. Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Okay, if that's the case, you know what I mean? Like, we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? If they call and they're one of the lucky callers or one of the lucky people that answer, you know, they can tell me to call your number. You know what I mean? That type of deal. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. He says, Lord, y'all litters 100. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Let's get this playing, though. Again, you guys are looking at female number 4, and she's going for 3,000 plus shipping if need be. Vince says, making a wish list is what I did and was blessed enough to have my first choice Taser available when I got him through my first attempt in buying a pup. Killinois Kennels, Dayton is legit. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting them know, my boy. Shout out to Vince for always assuring our customers on how we get down, man. And Vince really knows us, you know what I mean? He's seen us at a lot of shows. You know, he sees us out there. He knows we're like, you know, we're like some big dogs in this dog world. You know what I mean? Like YouTube, we're somewhat new to YouTube. Not really, but kind of. You know what I mean? And, you know, but we've been invested in this dog community since the birth of it. And Vince has been at these shows and is actually able, you know, Vince has been at these shows and has actually been able to see, you know, damn, these guys are big dogs and that type of stuff, you know? Shout out to Vince for always letting everybody know, man. If you could choose one, if you could only choose one, who would you say is your baddest stud, even though we know they are all fire? We couldn't, man, I couldn't really say that, bro. Like, or Shay. That might be a guy or a female, so don't let me not call you bro. But it's really hard to say, man. We got some really, really nice studs. And, you know, it doesn't matter what we think. It should matter what you think. You know what I mean? Especially if you're interested in using one. That type of deal. Let's get this playing, though. Is this the call in the show to Is this the call in show to purchase a puppy, or just a overlook and reminder of who's who? Hey everyone. No, the puppies are not for sale right now. They'll be for sale tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. And once 4 p.m. Central hits, That's when you call and try to purchase the dogs. You know, if you're located in New York, it'll be 5 o'clock your time. And if you're located in Cali, it'll be 2 o'clock your time. And if you're on any of those time zones, that type of deal. They're not for sale today. This is just a warm up, a little gear up, answering everybody's last minute questions and all that. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing today, going over the puppies and all that. So again, female number 4 going for 3,000. I'm trying not to like cover up the dogs. I had somebody kind of bringing that out. So, do y'all have Merles? No, we don't have Merles. We don't breed to Merles. There's no Merles incorporated in our blood whatsoever. Whatsoever. This is going to be female number 5. She's going for 2,500 plus shipping if need be. Really, really nice girl right here. Multiverse says she's my favorite out of this litter. I'm pretty sure they're talking about female number 4. Female number 5 is off the hook though, man. All these girls is super, super nice. The boys are nice. It's just a super nice litter, man, all the way around the board. Real talk. Shy says, I'm a brother. Don't trip. You ain't the first to say that. No, it's all good, man. I just don't want to be disrespectful because if you was a girl and I was calling you bro, that is very disrespectful. You know what I mean? That type of deal. DeAndre Allman says, are you in Illinois, Chicago? We're in Illinois, but we're not in Chicago. We're located in Springfield, Illinois. You know what I mean? And for those of you guys that are going to be for those of you guys that are going to be worried about shipping, okay? Normally the ground shipper will be here the very next day, but with this being Super Bowl Sunday, things like that, we're putting the puppies up on Saturday. The ground shipper will be here Monday to pick up. Okay, so I'm just giving everybody a heads up on that. Okay, we do got a lot of puppies for sale. Okay, we do got a lot of puppies for sale. So, you know, depending on how things go, you know, he might have to make 2 trips. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go, but we're going to figure it out. You know what I mean? So he'll probably take the West Coast, down south puppies on one trip, and he'll take the East Coast puppies on another trip. It just really just going to depend. We just got to figure out where everything's going. And as far as the shipping, should be pretty good deals pretty much anywhere unless you're going really, really far out west. That type of deal. But yeah, if you guys male number 2 is my favorite. That's right, Vince. That's right. Nice boy. Real nice boy. No, we're not in Chicago. We're in Springfield, Illinois. Jason H says, hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we can get. That helps keep the live going. That's right. That's right. That's right. If you're new in here, please hit that like button, y'all. And if you're not new in here and you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Come on, y'all. Support us, please. Really means a lot. Multiverse Awareness says, yes, this is a hefty, healthy litter. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let them know. Let them know. You should do a yard tour for content. That would be a fire video. Yeah, we don't really do that, man. That's for all the other YouTubers. You understand what I'm saying? We don't really do that because we don't like to let everybody know our full hand. You understand what I'm saying? It isn't anything that we got that we're really trying to hide outside of upcoming dogs that we're not trying to show you guys yet. That type of deal. You know what I mean? If we was a kennel like all these other guys and we showed you guys our whole yard every single video, then you guys wouldn't watch our videos like you don't watch their videos. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you see everything they got, what's the point of coming back and watching? You understand what I'm saying? And plus, we got up and coming dogs that we are trying to bust out when they hit the adult age, things like that. You know, you never know. We might do a yard video sometime, but probably not. You know what I mean? We keep people thinking. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reason why we don't do that. You know what I mean? But there is something that I do plan on doing here soon, and is bringing out several dogs to record together and things like that to kind of show you guys. But we're not real big on doing a yard tour because then it prevents you guys from coming back and looking at anything else we got going on. You understand what I'm saying? But we might do a yard tour once we hit like 100K or something special. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But the reason why we don't do that is because we don't like to show our whole hand. You understand what I'm saying? We might have some males, females that are like 9, 10 months old that we're not quite ready to show yet, things like that. And plus we like to keep y'all excuse me, I'm over here spitting and everything. We like to keep y'all guessing, okay? That's why we don't do that, okay? It is no other reason. Appreciate you, Tough Capital. Appreciate you. We not too far from each other. I'm located in Illinois as well. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. DeAndre says, I've been watching you for a while. I'm really trying to get in this American Bully game. Well, you're tapped into the right place, my boy. You're tapped into the right place. Get with us and we'll most definitely take care of you. Vince says, do you have a pickup video from the previous litters? I enjoy watching the pickup videos. Yes, I do, Vince. I just been kind of busy with all this, getting everything lined up for this drop. I do have a pickup video from the last litter. And I will I'm gonna get that done as soon as we get done with this litter. I'm gonna really buckle down and get as much footage of all the pickups from this drop as well. I'm gonna get all the footage we can, and there will be a video coming from that as well. So stay tuned, Vince. Sorry for the hold up, man. Trust me, a lot of people are waiting for that video, and we will have it coming here soon. Stay tuned, my boy. Right now, what you guys are looking at is female number 6, and she's going for a steal of a deal of 2,500 plus shipping if need be. DeAndre says, I've been watching you for a while, ready to get in. Okay, yeah. We most definitely, yeah, for sure. This is going to be female number 6. Okay. This is female number 7 going for 2,500 plus shipping. This is another really, really nice girl, you guys. Another really, really, really nice girl. You know what I mean? And don't take these numbers too literal, you guys. Okay? We got them numbered and priced in different price points, but there's what? There's 2 females that are going for 3,000. That means we feel the same about those dogs. There's, 3 or 4 females that are going for 2,500. That means these guys are right neck and neck. This girl right here is a very, very nice girl. And I can't wait to see where she goes. Female number 7 going for a steal of a deal of 2,500 plus shipping if need be. We got Killinois member Renzo in the building. He said just pulled bus over to see what's all the talk about. That's right. That's Renzo. He's going to be the actual owner of Brick. This right here is a very, very nice girl. Show quality female, off the hook, you guys. Off the hook girl. Like I said, don't take those numbers too literal. You know what I mean? This is a solid girl right here. We just had a lot of females. You understand what I'm saying? You hear female number 7, you think that's like bottom of the barrel, and this girl is definitely not. None of these girls are really bottom of the barrel. They're off the hook. All the females are super, super nice, and we got crazy good deals going on all of them. Real talk. Clear out some clear out some what you call it, some of these comments are kind of building up here. That type of deal. Solid girl right here, y'all. Real talk. So one thing I do want to talk about is for those people that are calling in about a puppy tomorrow. You know, I state in the videos, if you're calling one of these three numbers, that you have absolutely nothing to worry about, okay? But I don't really tell in the video that we will call from another number. And the reason why we do that is because so many people are calling in on the phone that when we hang up, it's just another number coming in. We can't call you, okay? So we have the three numbers for you to call in, but we will call you from another number that we don't list. And that's so we can talk to you, we can send you information, and you can reach us for any questions you might have with no problem. Because if you were trying to call in one of the three numbers that we give you, there's going to be so many people calling in that you're not going to be able to get through. You understand what I'm saying? So that's something that I need to explain a little bit better in the video that we drop. That type of stuff. That's something that I forget to mention. You know what I mean? But we will call you from the other number because, like I said, so many other people are calling those numbers that we can't even do nothing on those three numbers that we drop. It's so crazy. You know, I can't text even while we're on the phone because while I'm on the phone with another customer, you can just see someone calling in, trying to call in the entire time. I can't even send a text while I'm on the phone with somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So the other phone we don't give you, that's so we can actually communicate with the people that are purchasing. Okay. So that's just something that I do want to put out there for everybody. So what you guys are looking at right now is going to be female number 8. She's going for a steal of a deal of $2,000. $2,000 plus shipping if need be. You know, the shipping stuff is should be fairly good deals. The shipping should be fairly good deals for everybody. But if you don't want to get it shipped, you're more than welcome to come pick it up in person. Okay, and for anybody that's super impatient, I highly recommend you just drive here and pick it up in person. Okay, because I don't know how long it's going to take you. We have a lot of puppies being sold here. A lot of puppies are going to be needing to get shipped out. That type of deal. Our ground shipper moves fast, but he's not Superman. Okay, so I want to be upfront with you guys about that. You know what I mean? If you're going to freak out for 3 or 4 days until you get this puppy, then you might just want to come pick it up in person. You know what I mean? But, for the most part, the ground shipper doesn't mess around. He gets them out to you guys fast and in a hurry. But, it is a winter wonderland right now, you guys. Okay? He might be dealing with some snow. He might be dealing with some icy roads. He might be dealing with some bad traffic. He might be dealing with a flat tire. He might be dealing with all types of stuff, okay? And I can't make him move any faster than he's gonna move, and you calling, freaking out is not gonna make him move any faster either, okay? You're going to get everything you paid for. I can promise you that, okay? And like I said, if you're weary and a little weary about this whatsoever, you just haven't done enough research. You just have not done enough research. Go to our channel and check out those videos. Check out all those customer pickup videos. All that type of stuff, What's this? Louisiana definitely in the house. Next level dogs you guys are producing. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Real talk. Louisiana is definitely in here for sure, for sure. Kobe Coco's in here from Louisiana. All that. Killinois family in the building right there, man. Damien, man, I need you to send me that picture, my boy. That dog is looking great, man. Real talk. Shout out to Killinois family in the building, man. That's Damien from out there in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to be his God of War son out of God of War and Bulla. Badass boy. It looks like that boy's getting his mature on, man. Okay, you guys. Shout out to Killinois family in the building. Yeah. Let me show you guys something real quick. Okay, you're not going to see me for a second, but I want to show you guys these numbers and that type of stuff. All right, you guys, this is going to be all three numbers, okay? These are the three numbers. You know, I just want to show you this right now. The number on the left, that's my personal line that I always have on me. These other two numbers on the right, those are going to be numbers that I don't, these two numbers right here, those are going to be numbers that I don't usually use during the week, that type of stuff. They're literally just for the drops. So if anybody wants to get a hold of me like tonight after the live or any of that type of stuff, call this number on the left right here, 217-280-0151. But on Saturday at 4 p.m., all three of these numbers will be available to call. And I highly recommend you got somebody calling all three of these numbers. Very, very important, you guys. And you can see this at the end of every single video, okay? You guys can see this at the end of every single video of these puppies and stuff, like the breeding video. It's going to be at the end of that, I believe. But it's most definitely in the video with the prices of the puppies. And like I said, you could check the link in the description of this live that you're on right now, and it'll take you straight to those videos. And if some people, you know, like you might think that I'm thinking you're dumb. Some people don't understand this, okay? So under the live, where the title is and all that, if you click on that, it'll show you the description of the video. And all those links are right there. Click on those links. Check them out, you guys. Okay? And this video, this right here with all the numbers will be on there. And not only that, I'm going to be dropping a video tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time, right? We'll drop a video. In that video is going to be all the information you need, all the numbers, all the puppies, all that type of stuff. You know, if you guys pay attention to the comments of that video, okay? In that video, in the comments, I will update you guys and let you know everything that's going on, what's available, you know, what's sold, what's pending, all that type of stuff, okay? Let me see here. DeAndre. I think he wants to send me a message. If that's you, bro, in the chat, bro, just send it in here, my boy. Send it in the chat, you know? Joey Perez, that's going to be another Killinois family member. He says, my dog was delivered all the way to Denver, Colorado. She arrived safely. We couldn't have asked for a better shipper. There you have it. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, I would imagine that it probably took you a little bit of time to get that dog, Joey, being out there in Colorado, that type of deal. But, you know, but yeah, you know, some people are going to get their dogs super, super fast. Some people might have to wait a little bit. It's going to really depend where the majority of the puppies are going. So if like majority of the puppies are going to go out east, 9 times out of 10, he's going to go out east first. If majority of the puppies are going out west, he's probably going to head out west first. Okay. So, you know, it just really just depends. And it depends on how many people are going to come in person and how many people are going to get them delivered. That also makes a difference, okay? So there's no way to figure it out until all the puppies are sold. I know what they're doing, whether they're getting it shipped, whether they're coming to pick it up, and depending on where everything is going, that type of deal. You know I got a lot of people from out east and down south that are calling right now about these puppies. We do got some West Coast people hitting up, that type of deal, but we got a lot of people out east and down south, and it's really hard to give real good deals on the shipping when you're out west, especially like Cali, Washington, all those places. You guys got to keep in mind that for me to drive from here to California, Los Angeles, is like 32 hours. You understand? 32 hours drive. Okay, so for our ground shipper is located in Georgia. Okay, so he has to drive 10 hours to us. Then he's got to pick up puppies and drive them out to Cali. Then he's got to drive all the way back. That shipping is not going to be cheap. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But if we do got several puppies being sold out west, you know, you're probably going to be looking at somewhere between, you know, I would say 700 and 1,000. Okay. It really just depends. But one thing I could tell you is the shipping is going to be the best shipping you can find anywhere. Okay. And that is real talk. I go to bat for you guys. I will sit here and argue with the ground shipper and tell him, no, you got to give them a better deal. That type of deal. You understand what I'm saying? And he'll verify that for you. Real talk. Real talk. Okay, I'm not sure what that meant, bro, but appreciate you. Appreciate you. I wonder how long to deliver in South Texas. Probably not that long. You know what I mean? Probably not that long at all. You know what I mean? Like, that's fairly close to us. You know what I mean? I'm talking about for people that are like in, you know, Washington, Oregon, you know, Montana, all those places that are crazy far from here. That's when it's going to take a little bit of time. You know what I mean? But it's not going to take that long neither. Trust me, Mike wants to get home as well. He ain't just out there just taking his sweet ass time. You know what I mean? He wants to get home also. We are getting one down here in Houston, Texas. That's right. That's right. That's right. Shout out to the Vanessa and the family out there, the Chico family. I'm going to start calling you guys the Chico family. That's right. That's right. Houston's one of my favorite places to go visit, too. I love Houston. Real talk. It's good to see some Killinois blood going out there, which we always sell dogs out in that area, but that type of deal, man. But let's go ahead and get into something else, man. Let it be known what you guys want to see here. You guys want me to pull up some more of the puppies? Do you want me to rewind the puppies? Do you want me to pull up the parents? Do you want me to pull up some of our studs? Anything. The first person that lets me know what you guys want to see, that's what we're going to go over. Let it be known in the comments section. Vince says, the prices on this litter is crazy. The pedigree and the potential of these puppies is insane. In my opinion, only an expert judge like Dayton can nitpick and point out any flaws, if any, on this litter. Yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, you know, there's no such thing as a perfect dog, but these dogs are put together really, really well. This is a nice show quality style litter. We didn't end up with no major flaws or anything like that. No kink tails, none of that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So the quality's there, man. This is a dope, dope litter. Dope, dope litter. H down, hold it down. That's right, that's right, that's right. Shout out to H down, H Town in the building. That's right. That's some H Town for you right there. That's some H Town for you right there. Some of my favorite music comes from H Town out there. That type of deal. He said there might be two coming here. Okay, that's right, that's right. That's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear. Diamond Cow, that's going to be Killinois family in the building, man. He says, yo, straight business official, quality pups as usual. Killinois family, Michigan here in the building. Shout out to Diamond Cow. That's another one of our Killinois family members. And as you guys can see in that profile picture, that's his boy he picked up out of Busy Bone and Medusa litter. And he also picked up a real nice female out of Warhog and Mia as well. He's got two. They look like they came from the same exact litter, and they didn't. You know, shout out to the homie Diamond Cow. Lupe says female. Okay, that's right, that's right, that's right. JH says, let's see some studs. Okay, okay. Let us know, man. You guys want to see some studs? Let it know. What stud y'all want to check out? What stud y'all want to check out? Vince Lang says, picking up Taser was worth it. The 3.5 hour drive to meet Dayton in person. That's right, that's right, that's right. Most definitely. Most definitely. And as you guys can see, look at Taser in that profile picture, man. Look at the head on that boy. Real talk. Okay. Armada, Armado says also part of the Chico family is the youngest son. Okay, that's right, man. That's right, man. We got the Chico family in the building. Soon to be Killinois family. They're actually already are Killinois family, for real, for real. You know, they picked up a boy, real nice Vanilla Gorilla son out of Vanilla Gorilla and Sasha, produced by a Killinois family member. So in all reality, they already are Killinois family. But with this litter right here, we're gonna make it official. You know, we got 8 females for them to look at, and they're looking like they want to pick up a female to get down there and you know, have Chico a girlfriend. And you know, I hope they get the exact one they want. Real talk. As you know, and the same goes for everybody that's in this chat looking to pick up one of these puppies. Tomorrow it goes down. If you're new in here, hey Jason, let us know, bro. How many how let us know, Jason, how many likes we got up in here, man. I hope it's something decent, y'all. Real talk, man. We've had a lot of people in here tonight. If you're new in here, hit the like button. Please share the live out to your social medias. If you're not new in here and you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button, y'all. And we're just trying to keep the conversation going, man. We've been live for about an hour and a half here. I'm caught up with all the questions. We've went over all the puppies, that type of deal. And for us to keep it going, I need you guys to bounce off of you guys in the comment section. That's the only way I can do it. 69 likes, that's not that good, man. That's not that good. Please, you guys, hit the like button, man. We really, really appreciate it. Where we at? They say, yes, he is ready. They're talking about Chico's ready for a girlfriend. That's right. That's right. 69 likes, 68 likes. Damn, somebody took a like away. Damn. Okay. Cash Bullies Inc. says, Cash is definitely a Killinois family. Appreciate for what you do. Marco. Cash is definitely okay. So Marco, did you end up picking up Cash from us? Is that what you're saying? You purchased Cash from us? And if so, who is Cash? Let us know what litter he came from. Keep it 100. That's right. That's right. That's right. 71 likes. Okay, 71 likes. Appreciate those couple people that bumped it up. But yeah, you know, hit that like button, y'all. It don't cost you nothing, and it helps us keep the conversation rolling. The more likes, the more people comment, all that type of stuff, YouTube will push this video out more for more people to join and for me to help keep this entertaining, because I'm not one of these guys that likes to just get on here and run my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that type of dude, man. I want, you know, the whole reason I go live is to get to know our supporters, chop it up with you guys, and create us a dope little Killinois Kennels community here. And we rock out with all you guys that support us, all that, even if you're not Killinois family. And like I said, man, we got to come up with another, excuse me, man, my nose is running a little bit, and not for no specific reason. I live in the Midwest. It's cold out here. But yeah, man, I rock out with you guys. For the people that support us, rock out with us, all that type of stuff. I really, really rock out with y'all, man. Real talk. But let me know what y'all want to see. Should I go back to the puppies? If you guys are here for strictly the puppies, let it be known. I'll go back to the puppies because that's the main goal. I'm going live. That's the main reason I'm going live today. I will go back to the puppies if you guys want to see it, and I'll just let it play. That type of deal. But if not, I could pull up some other stuff, man. We got tons of cool stuff on the channel. I got show vlogs we could pull up, kind of go over. I got, you know, stud videos, all that. Let it be known. Okay. King Tevo says, what's up, Bully fan? Checking in from Memphis. Okay, that's right. Memphis in the building. Appreciate you for tapping in, my boy. Lupe Lupe Villa Real, it says female pups. Okay, you guys want to look at the females? Man, we literally just did that. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the females play for a second. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be back in like less than 2 minutes. Okay, everybody stay chill. It's all good. I'm coming right back. I just gotta walk a couple rooms down, use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this footage play while you guys are waiting, so you're not just bored sitting here waiting for me. Okay, I'll let it play. I'll let the audio play and all that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this play. I gotta use the restroom. I'm sorry. I've been drinking tons of water here. Trying not to foam at the mouth, that type of stuff. I will be right back, okay? I'm going to let this play. You're going to hear the audio from the video, so it's not going to be completely boring. Just chill out. I'll be right back, okay? Appreciate y'all. Now we're gonna move on to the females, and this is gonna be female number 1, and she's going for $6,000 plus shipping if need be. This is one of the top females, but stay tuned, we got some crazy deals going on. Every single one of these pups are gonna be show quality. We didn't have any major flaws off of this whole litter. So with that being said, you can pretty much do anything you want with these dogs. These are gonna be good kennel starters, these will be good show dogs, or if you just want a real nice pet to show off to your friends and family, they'll serve any of those purposes. Us over here at Killinois Kennels, we like to let the dogs do the talking, so I'm not gonna speak too much on the specific puppies. I don't want to sit here and brainwash you into buying a specific pick. I want you to take a look at these puppies and choose exactly which one you want. But sometime in the middle of this week and the week before the drop, I'll be going live and we will talk on each specific puppy. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments. We go over every single comment before we shut the live down, and they make up for a really good time. If you haven't seen them, make sure you guys go to the channel and check out the live button. It'll show you all of our previous lives. You know, we chop it up with our Killinois family members, all of our supporters, and have a blast. For those of you that don't know, Killinois family members are going to be people that have purchased a dog from our kennel. You can see them in the comments of all of our videos, and there's a tons of them in our lives. You'll actually be able to see them with their profile picture as one of the dogs that they purchased from us. And you know, we have a really good time in there. You know, for those of you that are a little weary, you can join that live and see tons of people in there that have purchased our dogs. You know, ask them some questions and all that. Our live streams are unlike any other American Bully channel's live streams out there. You know, you're not just gonna be sitting there only looking at me. We'll be able to pull up the puppies, pull up the parents, answer any questions you got about either or. You know, there's some really dope ones, and I highly recommend you guys go check it out. Let us know in the comments section, should we go live Wednesday or Thursday this week? But again, we're not trying to brainwash you guys into buying any specific pup. We want you to get the puppy you want, and our main goal is to make every single one of our customers happy. We have some Killinois family members that have bought 4 dogs from our... Back at it. Sorry about that, y'all. I knew some people was gonna bounce once I did that, man, but it is what it is. All right. Matter of fact, let me change this so you guys can see the prices. This is going to be female number 5 or female number 2, and she's going for 5,000. Let me put it back this other way so you guys can see the price. I know. I'm pretty sure Diamond Cow's probably talking about the blue try girl. He loves them tries. You know, he's got two tries from us already. That type of deal. See, he said the first girl would be coming with me. That's right. Yep, I know Diamond Cow. I know Diamond Cow for sure. Okay, the homie Andre says stud since Tank is out. We'll get to that here in a second, bro. Let's run it through the females again real quick, and then we'll get to some boys for you, my boy. The homie says, pups, I just joined. My bad, late to the party. All good, big dog. All good. Vanessa says, we're still here. Okay, that's right. That's right. Appreciate you. That's right. The Chico family is in the building. Real talk. King Tevo says, pup, fire pups. Appreciate you, big dog. Again, we're looking at the girls, man. I wish I had a little way to kind of move. I mean, I guess I could just kind of move through it a little fast. You know, we got some people wanting to see the studs and all that type of stuff. I am gonna move through this a little bit fast. Okay, this is female number 2, and she's going for 5K plus shipping if need be. Super, super nice, man. All these puppies are off the hook, y'all. There is no slouches. You know, basically, I would just be, depending on what I could afford, what I could let go, that type of stuff. This female number 3 going for a steal of a deal of 3,000, because we could have priced this girl a little bit more, man. Real talk. Some people are like, oh, well, that's not a 5 or 6,000 one. So that one, man, this is a badass girl. You understand what I'm saying? We just try to separate the prices. We try to, spread out the prices so there's a little bit for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Try to offer some good deals. We ain't trying to get over on people, man. We just trying to get some and show some love at the same time. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Show. Off the hook girl right here, Let it play for a little second, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay. Says fire. What color is she? This girl's like a blue fawn. She's a blue fawn. As you guys can see, and with the blue fawn, she's got a blue nose right there. You see that? She's got a blue nose, and she's got some blue in her mask. Okay? So that makes her a blue fawn. But she is a beautiful color. Beautiful. She got that real nice mask. All that is blue. The stuff in her eyes, their nose. She's got a blue nose. You could tell a dog with a black nose versus a blue nose. You understand what I'm saying? That is a blue nose. That's what makes her a blue try. Or not a blue try, a blue fawn. Okay? Very, very nice color on that girl. Real talk. Color is she? She's gorgeous. Most definitely is. Most definitely is. Off the hook girl right here. Let's go ahead and get it to the new ones, man, because I know a lot of people already seen us run through all this already. Yep, fire, fire. They said she's fire. That's right, that's right. Keep your head up. Appreciate you. This is going to be female number 4. She's going for 3,000 plus shipping if need be. There's a lot of people interested in this girl as well. I've had a lot of calls specifically for this girl right here as well. But I mean, I've had calls, crazy calls on all these pups, man. Ever since we dropped the video of the parents, I've been having people ready to purchase. Hey, man, just send me a picture. I'll take any one you'll sell, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. But especially once we drop the prices video and let everybody see the prices and all that, we've had tons and tons and tons of people calling, man. Real talk. Real talk. Female number 4 going for 3,000 plus shipping if need be. Solid, solid girl right here. The good bone structure. Yeah, most definitely, man. They all got it all, man. G- Jesus says, how old will they be at the time of the sale? In this footage, they're a little like they're right at 4.5 months old. By the time they go up for sale, they'll be just right at 5 months old. Okay. And the reason why they are a little bit older is because of the situation with our last litter. Kind of put us up behind. We're playing catch up, that type of deal. And with us over here, with us getting the ears done on the dogs, all that type of stuff, We always have puppies that are a little bit older. You understand what I'm saying? But that is a plus for you guys that are purchasing, okay? Because when they're hitting ages like this and we're showing to you at these type of ages, you get a way better idea of actually what you're going to be getting. You understand what I'm saying? All puppies that are 8 weeks old all look like little fluffy little fur balls, that type of stuff. Very hard to make picks at those ages. Trust me when I tell you. Very hard. You know what I mean? Like with me, no matter what, it wouldn't matter if with me on my own specific litters, it wouldn't matter if we were held up a little bit or not. I'm not letting anything go, you know, younger than 12 weeks old at the very youngest. You understand what I'm saying? Because for us to price these puppies and actually give you a correct price of what they're actually worth and make sure you getting everything that you paid for, that is to make sure that you're getting everything that you paid for, you gotta hold on to them for a little bit longer. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, it helps a customer when you're purchasing them a little bit older like this. Trust me when I tell you. Real talk. Says, can I purchase the hat? Fire. Appreciate it, man. Most definitely. We're gonna have some hats and stuff coming for you guys here really soon. Stay tuned for it. If you know your dogs, it wouldn't. Oh, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Talking about if I knew my dogs, bro. I've been doing this for 30 years. I definitely know the dogs. There's no way to look at an 8-week-old puppy and say, hey, I know that dog's going to be this or that. Don't argue with me in here, my boy. Don't argue with me in here, please, because I'll just block you. Real talk. King Tevo says, oh, I like her. God damn. That's right. That's right. Appreciate you, big dog. Yeah, don't argue with me about stuff like that, man. Don't argue with me about stuff like that. I've been doing this for coming up on 30 years, my boy. I know what I'm saying, and I don't just say shit to sell puppies. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk. I picked my boy up at about 4 to 5 months old. Crate training and house training was very easy. Perfect age, if you ask me. That's right, R-Sling. Appreciate you, my boy. You know what? Keep your head up. Keep your head up. You need to keep your head down, my boy, and have a good life, big dog. You're out of here, homie. We'll never see you again. There you go. I learned how to block people. I'm pretty good at it now. That type of deal. People, I hate when people get in here and run their mouth like they know what they're talking about. If you know your dogs, man, get out of here. Get out of here. There's no way looking at an 8-week-old puppy, you're gonna there's no way looking at an 8-week-old puppy, you know what it's gonna turn out like when it's older. There's no way possible. Okay? Any real breeders out here, they're not selling dogs at 8 weeks old. Go ahead and call up some random breeders that are really doing their thing. And if somebody says something about, yeah, what, like, yeah. Another thing that sets Killinois apart from others is great work. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thanks for letting them know. Real talk. Bro, I love female 4, but the entire litter is amazing. That's right. That's right. For sure, for sure. King Tevo says people are weird. People are weird, bro. I don't get on here and lie, man. I speak nothing but truth. There's no reason for me to lie about anything, okay? All puppies at 8 weeks old look good. All of them do. Once they start to hit 4 months old, things like that, you start to tell the difference of like, okay, this one is looking like this one is looking like this. When these puppies that you guys are looking at right now, when these puppies were 8 weeks old, they all looked like twins. You understand what I'm saying? Now that they're starting to stretch out and develop a little bit, you can actually see some individuality with these dogs. You understand what I'm saying? That type of deal. I'm not just saying shit to say it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's facts. It's facts. And any real breeder will tell you the same thing. And if they're not, they're trying to sell you an 8-week-old puppy. That's why. Okay? And some people sell 8-week-old puppies because they get tired of taking care of them because they're lazy ass people. Shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And the homie says, why even come with the negativity? Exactly. Because I don't deal with negativity, bro. Like, I'm sitting here speaking on this stuff right now, and it's just because I'm going to defend myself. But we don't mess with negativity. We'll just get you the F up out of here, you dig? That's how we do it. I'm cool on the negative shit. Real talk. Facts, 10 to 12 weeks old, definitely. Most definitely. And you got to keep in mind that a lot of times we can't, there's a lot of vets that won't even crop ears until they hit 12 weeks old. So with that being said, we get them done at 12 weeks old. Then we got to wait 2 weeks for them to heal up before we can even record them. Then by the time we record them, then it takes us a week or two to get the video up. Then the puppies are getting older. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is. And that goofy ass dude, I'm just going to shut up. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. He's trolling you. See way more at that age. I feel it. It's most definitely, bro. You see some individuality. The dogs start to stretch up and start to develop a little bit more. You know what you're looking at a lot better. And for me to sell you a puppy, whenever they're 8 weeks old and they all look like twins, and I'm selling you a puppy like, oh, this one, we feel like this one's the first pick. When I feel like that one's the very first pick and I sell it to you for $6,000, and by the time it leaves here, it's the last pick, and I would have sold it to you for $2,000, then you tell me who's winning and who's losing. Come on, man. Get out of here. And the homie says facts. And it is facts. Real talk. Stop explaining yourself, bro. We all know you know what you're doing with these dogs. Let the haters hate. I get it, man. I get it. But I need to explain myself, bro, because there's 60 people in here, potential buyers, and they need to know what's going on, okay? I'm not going to keep on with it, but I have to explain myself to a certain extent. These haters don't really bother me like that. It's live, bro, and that's my natural reaction. It is what it is. Adam says, pups need to stay together till at least 12 weeks old. It makes better social for dogs. Do your thing, Dayton. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. Most definitely. Most definitely. You know, we do like to get them up for sale a little bit quicker. Okay? A little bit quicker than this, but the time did not permit it. It is what it is. You're still getting a quality dog. And like you heard from the homie, he said, I got my dog around that age, potty trained quick, everything, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? That type of situation. So it is what it is. Again, this is going to be female number 7 right here. This is another really solid girl for $2,500. You cannot beat it on this girl right here. Off the hook girl. That's why I love you guys, bro. Straight facts and honesty. Most definitely. Most definitely. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, as a breeder, I'm telling, you other breeders should be looking at things like this as well. Like I said, an 8-week-old puppy or, something like that. They all look like twins, man. They all look, and I actually have proof of that in these videos. You know what I mean? I have the proof of that in these videos. You know what I mean? You'll see puppies when they're 8 weeks old, right? We've showed it before. You know what I mean? 8-week-old puppies. Then we show them after they get their ears done, and they all look different. And your pick wasn't your pick no more. Things like that. The proof is on the channel. That's some rookie ass dude that has no idea what he's talking about. He says G checking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. R Sling says, from what I can see, Killinois Kennels members put in a lot of time and money for some badass bulls. That's right. That's right. Let them know, Killinois family. We appreciate you. Real talk. Tell me, why would we want to keep them this long? You know what I mean? Why would we want to do that? You know what I mean? It doesn't make no sense. You know what I mean? If anything, it's us that are losing, not you. Could you imagine feeding, 10 4.5-month-old dogs? You understand what I'm saying? Like, trust me, if it was in our our last litter, the guy that had the last litter, he worked a lot, so it was hard to catch up with him. He put us behind on this litter. This litter should have been for sale a long time ago, but it is what it is, and this is what we're dealing with. And it's not like it's gonna make any difference. It really helps you guys. Like I said, it really helps you more than it hurts you. They're a little bit more easier to handle, things like that. It helps more than it hurts. Trust me when I tell you. Badass dog for $2,500. That's right. This girl's off the hook. Show quality female, badass girl. James Jacobs says, checking in from Florida. Thanks for giving everybody a chance at getting a pup. Most definitely. And what he means by that is the way we get down. You know what I mean? A lot of people think we do this to like make things difficult, things like that. No, we do this because we have so many people that are interested in our dogs. Okay, this right here, hold on one second. This is going to be female number 8, and she's going for a steal of deal of $2,000 plus shipping if need be. Another quality girl off this litter. Show quality female. That type of deal. And what was I saying? Yeah, he said thanks for giving everybody a chance to get the dog. Okay? And what he means by that is we have a lot of people that are ready to purchase dogs from us, okay? And if we worked like every other kennel out there, people just taking people's deposits and locking them in on puppies and that type of stuff, we'd have a 3 to 4 year waiting list on our dogs, okay? And here we are posting videos, and for new people that are coming across our channel, checking out these videos, they wouldn't be able to buy a dog from us for a couple years. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to do it like that. People ain't going to watch a YouTube channel if you're just sold out for years on out. You understand what I'm saying? If we wanted to, we could take deposits, all that type of stuff. Those people that take deposits, they got light bills and internet bills to pay, things like that. We don't need your deposit, okay? That should let you know that we're, even more legit as well. We don't need your deposit to continue living. You know what I mean? That's why the whole deposit thing came about. People's trying to pay their bills. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't take deposits. We don't lock people in. Every single pup you see in this litter is available, and not available because we can't sell them. They're available because we haven't put them up for sale yet. And they go up for sale tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. And you got a chance at getting any one of these puppies that we've shown you today. Okay? So, most definitely. Real talk. So we made it through the pups again. That type of deal. I'm going to go ahead and pull up some studs, things like that. If you guys are here strictly for the puppies, we're going to move on to some different stuff. That type of deal. Let me know which stud you guys want me to pull up. Let me know. We'll pull it up. We'll chop it up about them. All that. Jason, don't you comment. Anybody else besides Jason, because he's a Killinois member. You've seen them all, my boy, and you know the lick. So anybody that wants to see one of our studs specifically, poll it up or comment. Let us know what stud you want to see. I'm going to show these boys before we get out of here, because really I only showed the females. So, okay, Louisiana Dog says, man, they look beautiful. I can't wait to lock in with you soon, bro. That's right. Appreciate you, big dog. Louisiana Dogs. Appreciate that. Get with us, bro. We'll most definitely get you right. Louisiana Dog says, big clout. For sure. We're going to get to it right now. Vince says arguing with Dayton about bullying bully breed is like arguing with Tom Brady about being a good NFL quarterback. Exactly, my boy. You know what I mean? And the guy thinks I'm like, I'm gonna drop it. But yes, you're 100% right, Vince. Thanks for letting them know, my boy. Real talk. And that dude don't know shit. That dude don't know shit. He's just on here acting like he knows shit, trying to throw a little, he's trying to disrupt like he did. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I ain't tripping. Do pre-orders on that merch. If they snooze on the bloodline, they're tripping. You get more than what you pay. Big show quality. That's right. That's right. Let them know, man. I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about doing the pre-orders on the merch and stuff, but you know, it's all in the works, my boy. It's all in the works, Diamond Cal. And I know you're ready to rock and roll. I already know. You'll be one of the first people we take care of. For sure, for sure. One of the first, for sure. We got a lot of people interested in that stuff. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and pull up another I'm gonna pull up some of these studs, man. A lot of people in here, they don't want to just see puppies. They want to see some studs and things like that. So that's what we're going to get into, okay? And it's just something to keep the stuff going, y'all. Big shout out to everybody, man. If you're new in here, please make sure you guys hit that like button and share out the live to all of your social medias so we can keep the conversation rolling. We've been in here for a little over 2 hours, that type of deal. And yeah, for sure. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and pull up Big Clout for y'all. And anybody who wants to see our studs, go to our channel and click on the studs playlist. That'll show you all of our studs right in one big long order. That way you don't have to do all that research. Put that hat closer to the, he wants to see the hat. See that? That's all 3D embroidered, big too. Most embroidery companies can't do embroidery like this. We got one of the best embroiderers in the game right here. Look at that. That is all, that ain't just some flat stuff. That's 3D embroidery. You see it? And they're on New Era hats. You dig? We probably won't put them on New Eras because that'll be expensive, you know? That'll be kind of expensive for you guys. But they're super dope, y'all. Super dope. Super dope. Next stud you plan on using? Uh, I don't know, man. I mean, only time will tell. It really depends on the females. Okay? It really depends on the girls. You know what I mean? That guy calling fire that guy calling fire while pups still have placenta on them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's saying that that guy probably calls his pup fires before they even get all the way out of labor. You don't understand what I'm saying? Most definitely. That's the same people that are showing a 1 day old puppy. Man, these puppies are fire. This is the first pick. Idiots. You understand what I'm saying? That type of deal. Keanu said, could you show us pink starburst, please? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. We'll get to that after Big Clout. I've already got Big Clout pulled up right here. We'll get to that after that, my boy. Let's see here. Let's see. Do it like this. Shit. Here I am showing y'all me. This is gonna be Big Clout as a puppy right here. On the left, that's Big Clout. Bad, bad boy. He's Keanu says, I think she's a beautiful dog. She most definitely is. She most definitely is. This is gonna be a little. This is whenever we put Big Cloud's litter up for sale. You know, he was a little bit more bowed out. He was like he was a gamble because he was super bowed out. You see his feet and stuff, but he actually came around. You know, he was actual gamble when I kept him. And this is like a post I made on Facebook about the boy, and went crazy. We locked in a bunch of stud fees on this boy, all that type of stuff, man. Real talk. Big Clout, special dog as well. This dog don't have no hyped up blood in him. He doesn't have any Rocco blood in him. He doesn't have any muscle tone blood in him. He don't have any, Lucky blood, Miyagi blood, exotic blood, none of that type of stuff. This dog is actually 85% razor's edge. Looking the way he does is insane. This is something, one of my most proudest productions ever. And this, I produced Big Clout myself. I was out judging dog shows. I don't know why it's showing me talk here, but I was out judging dog shows and I came across his dad, and I had a super nice female, and his dad was a grand champion. I actually picked him to win best in show. And what you guys are looking at is Big Clout right now, off the hook, built like a tank. That's why we call him Ronnie Coleman, right? Excuse me. That's why we call him Ronnie Coleman right there. Look at the back shot of this boy. Ripped up. And this is basically a razor's edge dog built like this. This boy is 85% razor's edge. He's just got a little bit of Dax. Just a very, very little bit of Dax. He is a good dog for outcrossing, because nowadays you can't even find a dog like this boy unless you come to Killinois Kennels. And that's facts. That's facts. Boy's off the hook, and he could be bred to any American bully on the planet. Blood-wise. It's not going to be too tight anywhere. This boy can be bred to any dog on the planet, American Bully. Real talk. Shay says, you got any clips of Red Rum? Yeah, I mean, I got his video clips that we can pull up maybe next. That type of deal. Someone was asking about Vanilla Gorilla earlier, I think. Yeah, we can even pull up Vanilla Gorilla if you guys want to check him out. That type of deal. Keanu Burgess says, put that hat closer to the camera. I most definitely already did. Did you see that, Keanu? Let me know. If not, I'll pull it up again. Type that again if you want me to do it again. Levi Reyes says that hat is badass. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that. R. Sling says, can't remember, is Busy Bone a Big Biz offspring? Yeah. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Busy Bone is a big business son. Yes, he is. King Tevo says, damn, Big Clout's 80% razor's edge. Let me put that in my notes. That's right. That's right, my boy. That's right. That's right. Yes, I did too, bro. Okay, dope, dope, dope. So again, let's get back to Big Clout. This boy's a bull, man. He reminds, he looks like, a more updated American Bully, but to be quite honest with you, he goes back to a lot of old blood. And that's how you can tell we know what we're doing over here. We're using old school dogs and still creating that new school look. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, you can't find another dog bred like this boy anywhere in the world. And I'm telling you that. 1,000%. 1,000%. And this boy's been producing some amazing bulls, man. Some amazing bulls. Some of the best dogs we got up and coming right now come off of this boy Big Clout. And just wait till you see when we bust them out. Real talk. Real talk. Always amazing pups. And Bulls, been watching you for 4 years. What's your opinion on Brazilian bullies? I think I think they're cool as long as they're calling them Brazilian bullies and they're not trying to squeeze them into the American bully or call them American bullies. Because they are most definitely a different dog. I was out there in Brazil when they were working on that breed, and whenever I seen them, I told them I was like, it just looks like an XL American bully, and they actually took that as disrespect when I said that. You understand what I'm saying? But one thing about the Brazilian bullies is, the Americans really been messing up the XLs. This right here is going to be Big Clout's father. This is Odysseus, grand champion, dual grand champion Odysseus. And that's why I used him. Badass boy. This is actually, I picked him to win at a show. And this is the show that I picked him to win at. Badass boy. That's Big Clout's father. Damn, boy. He has a big transformation. That boy, ooh wee. Appreciate that. He's talking about Big Clout. Diamond Kyle says, yes, I was a little sick. I didn't get a pup off Big Clout. No lie. No, for sure, man. But there's plenty more in the works. Trust me when I tell you. Plenty more in the works coming off of Big Clout. Stay tuned. We just had a litter with him and Armani off the hook. And there's also going to be some big things going down with him. I haven't even had a chance to use Big Clout myself yet. What you guys right now are looking at the pedigree of Big Clout. And this is showing you ain't seeing no Rocco blood. You ain't seeing no muscle tone blood. You're seeing all edge right here. You're seeing all edge. These are the dogs in his pedigree. That type of deal. There's barely any Dax in them at all. Once you start to get to here, this is when you see a little bit of Dax. I think he's got Dax in there twice or something. But that's about it, Badass boy. Good luck to everyone that's trying to get a puppy tomorrow. Killinois Kennels has straight fire. Studs, go check them out. That's right, big dog. Thanks for letting them know, Jason H. This Heartbreaker. This is an edge dog. 100% edge dog. Badass boy. Badass boy from the past. Keep in mind, a lot of these dogs you're seeing in this pedigree are super old. Super old. That's a Nemesis son. This is a dog that I actually bred Prodigy to. We had a litter off this boy. Dogs like Illa, dogs like Bolo, Legacy, plenty of them. But let's get into it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and move to Pink Starburst because the homie Keanu Burgess said something about Pink Starburst. He wants to see her, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that up. I don't know if she personally has her own video, but I know she might have her own video. She might not. I might just have to pull up her breeding video. A lot of times we don't have time to do that. That type of deal. Let me go ahead and go find that, Keanu. If you guys want to see another stud, let it be known which one you want to see in the comments section. We'll pull that up and I'll answer any questions you guys got about them, all that type of stuff. Yeah. Can't remember if Pink Starburst had her own video or not. Look through this real quick. You guys to sit here and have to stare at me scrolling type of deal. Think, man. Hold up. It can't be. I don't think it's that far. I believe it's probably this one. Hold on one second here. We're getting those Hold on one second, y'all. I'm gonna get to the comments here in a second. Let me make sure this is the right video. Yeah, yeah. I think this is it. I don't think I have a whole video of her own. We introduced her to the channel when we bred her to Big Clout. And there's some nice ass pups coming up off of that one, man. Matter of fact, I got some coming in got some coming in an upcoming show vlog that we're going to be showing you guys. Let's get to it. I should have. Hold up. What color was female pup 7? Blue or black? All the puppies are blue. All of them are blue, except for the couple fawns. Every single one of them are blue. Diamond Cow says show Busy Bone. Okay, that will be exactly who we're showing next. Okay, right now it's showing Big Clout, but this is to show Starburst. This is going to be our girl Starburst right here. This was her introduction to the channel. We had actually bred her with Big Clout, had a real nice litter. You know, super, super nice girl right here. Starburst. Killinois Starburst. Pink Starburst, that is. This a female. Vince says, what's going on with Nino Brown? Is he in the pipeline for any breedings this year? Actually, Nino Brown had an accident, man. He had an accident and we ended up having to neuter him and put him in a pet home. That type of deal. Stupid situation. Some kid fed him a toy and he ate the toy, got it lodged, and then we ended up having to neuter him. How do you feel about XL bulls? Do you have a favorite one? I really don't like the XLs of nowadays myself, man. You know, there's some out there that are nice, but majority of them, people have mixed so much BS in them that they don't even look like an American Bully. And that's what I was trying to say about the Brazilian Bulls. The Brazilian Bulls are actually crapping on the XLs nowadays. And it's crazy because they're not even a real true American Bully, and they look more like an American Bully than the regular XLs do. So, but they're not even a real American Bully. They're a Brazilian Bull. That's why they call them Brazilian Bulls, because they're not the same thing. You know what I mean? That type of deal. King Tevo says Dollar Bill. Yeah, we could pull up Dollar Bill. I'm going to go Busy Bone and then I'll go to Dollar Bill next. Right now we're looking at Pink Starburst for the homie Keanu Burgess. Real talk. Badass girl. He likes this girl. That type of deal. It's Pink Starburst. You know, stay tuned, man. We got something dope planned for this girl on her next one. Real talk. Keanu says, I like the, hold up. Let me pause that. He says, I like the pedigree breakdown. It's so efficient and dialed in, too. That just shows people why Killinois got the blood and history of the bully movement. That's right, big dog. That's right. Thanks for letting them know, my boy. Again, Pink Starburst. This is a female. This is one of our females. Fire girl. King Tevo says, Starburst is fire. Appreciate that, my boy. Says, let's see Starburst. Yep, you're looking at her right now. Keanu says, that hat though, damn. Fire hat, right? See if I can, if I pull it up the screen where it's full screen, you might be able to see it a little bit better. This man always got them big-headed monsters. That's right, TM Hustling. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for letting them know. Real talk. Big head. This girl got a big head right here. Fire girl right here. She comes off of Detox and Valkyrie. And Detox was a bad boy. That was a dog we ended up breeding to outside of our yard. RIP to him. I think he ended up dying at a show or something. What do you feed your pups? We feed them dog food and water, Clyde. Dog food and water and nothing special. Nice mid-tier dog food, which I don't want to really speak on here because they don't show us no love, so I ain't going to show them no love. But we use a nice mid-tier dog food, and anybody that purchases a dog from us, we let them know, but we're not going to broadcast it. This is going to be Star versus Dad. But now we're going to go ahead and, this is Detox right here. Star versus Dad. Bad, bad boy. I believe he was a champion at the very least. He was probably a grand champion, but bad, bad boy. But now we're going to go ahead and pull up Busy Bone. I'm going to do this in order. And then after Busy Bone, we'll get to Dollar Bill. Big shout out to everybody for tapping in. If you're new in here, please make sure you guys hit that like button and share out the live to your social medias. We really appreciate you. We're coming up on 2.5 hours, man. What time is it right now? 9:20. Okay. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Let me pull up something different here. What are the Brazilian bulls mixed with? I'm not 1,000% sure, man. To be quite honest with you, I'm not a part of that, so I don't want to speak on it because I don't know 100%. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it was some Olde Bulldogs, some Pit Bulls, and some American Bullies. You know what I mean? Something along those lines. But don't hold me on that. That's just what I'm assuming. I know they use the Pit Bull and the American Bully, but they had to throw something else up in there, and I don't know though. So, you never know, man. I know some people out there in Brazil. I've judged 2 dog shows out there and got really tight with a lot of those people. I'm gonna see if I can get them to come on one of these days. Shout out to Bruno and Beatrice out there from Sunshine Bulls. Real talk. Dog food, water, and sunlight is all they need. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. When am I using Big Clout? Definitely. I got him playing to use Big Clout, quite a few times my damn self. You know what I mean? I bred him a lot to my partner's dogs and things like that, but I got some females that I plan on breeding him to as well. And it's going to be, some females with barely any DAX in them. One female I'm breeding him to doesn't have any DAX in her at all. So that means no Lucky blood, no Rocco blood, no Muscle Tone blood, pure Killinois blood for the most part. And, I got another female that I'm going to breed him to that's just got a little bit of vanilla gorilla, to give you a heads up, it's going to be a vanilla gorilla daughter. I got a couple females I'm going to breed him to though. And we got other females on the team that's going to be using him as well. That type of deal. Let me get to this. See, y'all want to see Busy Bone? We're going to get right to it. A lot of people love Busy Bone, man. And Busy Bone is a Killinois dog done the Killinois way, just like Dollar Bill. A Killinois dog done the Killinois way. This is dogs come from generations and generations of our blood. Real talk. Badass boy. Here we go. Let's get to it. See, we're going to do it like this. That's right, y'all. That's right. Busy Bone right here. Off the hook. Damn, man. I tried to do this another way. I don't know why it went that way. I tried to hit this one. Busy Bone. Off the hook. This is an extreme show quality American Bully. This is what we shoot for off of every single litter. We want them to be extreme, but we also want them to be show quality. And that's what separates us from a lot of other kennels, man. Our dogs are never confused with any other breed. A lot of these guys, you look at them and you don't know what they are. It might be an exotic. It might be an American Bully exotic mix. It might be all types of different stuff. But with us at Killinois Kennels, there is no question. You look at our dogs and you know exactly what it is. 100% real American Bully. No additives, no cheats, none of that BS. Can't wait to see those breedings. He's talking about the breedings I got coming up with Big Clout. Appreciate you, Big Dog. Appreciate you. Most definitely coming in soon. Jose says fire. That's right. Busy Bones a fire boy. I know that XL Kloss from Brazil's got to be mixed with a bear. That dog is huge. Yeah, I've seen him in person actually. He is a monster. You know what I mean? But I don't know what they're mixed with, man. You know what I mean? I have no idea. And it's really not my part to really speak on it. R Sling says big business threw all the fire on that boy. Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Most definitely. Big Biz is going to be Sir Duke, which the dog you see in that profile picture, that's going to be his litter mate brother. Okay, they're litter mates. That Sir Duke is a bad boy, man. That boy reminds me of Lucky Luciano like crazy. He's like a throwback Lucky. He's like a throwback Lucky, and he does have Lucky in his ped. So, straight up. This boy right here, though, uh, Busy Bone, off the hook, show quality. Look at that top line right there. Extreme American Bully with a good top line and a good rear. His rear, that was what I was saying in the video. I wonder if it already showed that part. But you're going to see him running away, and you can see that good angulation in this boy. This boy's got a good rear. He's got it all, man. Solid bull. There ain't too many things I would change about Big Busy Bone, man. Real talk. Ain't too many things I would change about him. Oh, Lord, Busy Bones, automatic hammer. That's right. He says powerhouse. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. I gotta learn to use a little bit of these. A little more of these. That's right. Busy Bone is that dog, man. Real talk. I got some stuff planned for Busy Bone my damn self. You know, he will get bred more. You know, he's only had one litter on the channel, and that was when Medusa produced an amazing litter. The people that got dogs off of that, very, very happy with him. Diamond Cow is one of them. He loves his boy out of Busy Bone. He loves that dog. King Tevo says, you have a mean lineup, man. This is just the tip of it, no diddy. This is just the tip of it, my boy. Just wait. We going to run through these, man. And if you don't, you know, we ain't going to have time to run through them all. I highly recommend you guys go to the studs playlist. Check that out. We got tons of good studs, and we got tons of good females, too. So that type of deal, man. I really highly recommend y'all do some research on that channel. Don't just wait for us to drop a video. Go to our channel and check out that video. Check out all those videos and all those playlists. We got studs playlist. We got puppies playlist. We got customer pickups playlist. We got all that. Killinois customer pickups and all that type of deal, man. Busy Bone's a bad boy, man. Real talk. Actually, we bred Busy Bone to the mother of the puppies that you guys are seeing that are go up for sale tomorrow. We bred Busy Bone to Remy at one time. That was supposed to be his very first litter out, but unfortunately, she didn't take. That would have been his first litter on the channel, and it would have been insane. But you know, he come straight out, bred to Medusa, and had an insane litter. Real talk. Boy's off the hook. We got quite a bit of footage of him, man. We had him out here running all over the place. This is actually like a bike track. This is a bike track. We took him. It was just kind of a dope little, all snowed out, look kind of dope. Bad boy. Bad boy, Busy Bone. I can't wait to use this dog myself, man. Real talk. Those are some good looking pups. Appreciate that, big dog. Thanks for letting them know. Real talk. If you guys are new in here, please make sure y'all hit that like button. Are we even to 100 likes yet? Where we at, man? Jason, you in here? Let it be known how many likes we got. Let it be known, y'all. I can't see that. Not right now. I can't see it. And this is right here is Busy Bone's sister, okay? Just to let you guys know that he didn't come off of a litter. He came off of a litter with nothing but bad ass bulls. You know what I mean? This is gonna be his littermate sister right here. Our girl, Coco Chanel. Bad girl. Brindle girl as well. 84 likes, man. What? Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Come on, man. This is gonna be Busy's dad right here. This is Big Biz. This is what R Sling was talking about. Asked if this was his dad. Yes, sir. His dad was the one and only Big Biz. But what the crazy thing is, Busy Bone is damn near twice the size of his dad. That's how good Big Biz is producing. That type of deal. But let's go ahead and get into something different here, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and pull up Dollar Bill now. Another Killinois dog, the Killinois way. Keep in mind, like I said, that boy Busy Bone, you guys is just looking at, man. That boy is a Killinois dog done the Killinois way. Off the hook. Extreme show quality American Bully. Like we shoot for every single litter. And I know y'all heard me say that a million times. That type of deal. Yeah. 9:35. All right. I'm cool. I'm cool to be on here till about damn near 10 o'clock. After that, I'm going to have to shut it down. Miss Killinois is going to be popping up. That type of deal. Where we at? Okay, who we doing Dollar Bill? I've almost caught up, you guys. If you guys want to see any other studs, anything else whatsoever, leave it in the comment section and we'll pull it up. We'll pull it up for y'all. What y'all thinking though? It's a pretty dope live tonight. I can't if I do mind saying so myself. Pretty dope little live tonight. It was a little slow at first, you know what I mean? Being Friday night, I could see people are jumping in here. People are probably just now getting to the house, having a good Friday night, that type of deal. Let it be known though, I'm gonna pull up Dollar Bill, but after that, it is what it is. I'm waiting on y'all. Let me know what stud y'all want me to pull up. Or anything. It doesn't have to be a stud. I could pull up a show video. I could pull up anything. Just keep it entertaining for y'all, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Real talk. And I'm gonna start coming on the lives with, no diddy, with some people that with some, with some of my I'm trying to get my partners to do it, but it looks like I might have to call in for some reinforcements. I really, what I want to do is probably bring some Killinois family members on here. So if any of you Killinois family members are tied in to the live right now and you guys are seeing this and you guys want to join a live sometime, let it be known, man. We'll bring you on there. I want to be careful about who we let join our lives, that type of stuff, because that's actually showing love to people, man. And not a whole lot of people really are out here showing us too much love outside of our real true supporters that rock with us. You know what I mean? That type of deal. But I could get so many different people on here. It's not even funny. I just don't know if they're worthy of that. You understand what I'm saying? That type of deal. A lot of people be ungrateful and all that, man. So that type of deal. But now we're gonna show you guys Dollar Bill again. This is another Killinois dog done the Killinois way, and let's get to it right now. This is probably a Killinois member right here. All right, here we go, y'all. This is Dollar Bill right here. This puppy on the right. You see the cursor? You can barely see it. I don't know why it shows it that small. But this right here is the whole litter. Well, not the whole litter. This was one part of the litter. This is Dollar Bill when he was a puppy. Off the hook. Bad, bad boy. Does the BRC come up to the PNW to do any shows? I don't know what the PNW is, my boy. Pacific Northwest, I believe. Is that what you mean? Yeah, sometimes they do, man. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. You know, we got a show coming up. I don't know if it's considered that, but we got a show coming up in Fresno, March 21st, and I'll be out there judging that show. But they do have shows out in Washington, that type of stuff, Oregon, that type of stuff. I'm not 100% sure if that's what you call the PMW, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah. Arsling, just to give you some content to pricing, if not, if I'm not mistaken, before you decide to keep Big Biz in-house, his price was $5,000. Now, if that ain't a steal of a deal, I don't know what is. No, yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. You know, we had put him up for 5,000, but we had all intention on keeping him from day one, man. We damn near almost kept your boy too, Arsling. You know what I mean? We damn near almost kept him too. You know, see with those prices, we put him up for those prices, but you know, it gives me time to see if my partners are going to change their mind last minute and things like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, you ain't never lying. Real talk. Real talk. Keanu Burger says yes about the Pacific Northwest. Speaking realistically, will the shipping cost the same? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Chico family member son. Realistically, will the shipping be the same as what you guys paid for Chico? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't know what you guys paid for Chico shipping, because you guys, you know, that was all done with our ground shipper, Mike, and our Killinois family member. I didn't have anything to do with that one. Arsling says, hell yeah, I picked him up for 3,500. I got the deal. Most definitely did. Most definitely did. That boy's worth every bit of 3,500, if not even way more. Yeah, yes, sir, I am. And it was 800. It's really hard to say, you know. I mean, if anything, it's going to be cheaper. You know what I mean? That type of deal. If anything, it'll be a little bit cheaper. You know, we're a little bit closer to you than, you know, where Chico was initially born at. So it'll probably be a little bit cheaper than 800. You know what I mean? You'll probably be looking at about 700, maybe 650 or something. I can't really call it until I find out where everything else is going, man. But it'll probably definitely be cheaper than the 8. The Chico family picked, you know, for those of you that don't know, the Chico family picked up a dog from one of our Killinois family members. And that was what they paid for the shipping from Ohio. Again, this is going to be Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill, off the hook. Off the hook, boy. This is another dog that people really go crazy for, just like Busy Bone. Excuse me. Rudy says embark on dogs. Not all of them, not all of them, no. But that is something that we're going to start more getting into for sure. For sure. Look at this boy, man. Look at straight monster. This is a Killinois dog done the Killinois way, y'all. Real talk. Bad, bad boy. Dollar Bill, that's a perfect all around bully. Appreciate that big dog. And like I said, that's a Killinois dog come from the done the Killinois way. Generations and generations of our blood. You know, we owned his dad. We owned his dad's dad. We owned his dad's dad. You understand what I'm saying? This is generations of our blood. Real talk. Oh yeah, dollar bills, fire. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Real talk. He's a bad, bad boy. Extreme show quality American bully, you know? None of these dogs are perfect, man, but they getting close. You know what I mean? Because there's no such thing as a perfect dog. But they get real close. Boy's off the hook, man. Bad, bad boy. Look at him. Bad boy. Yeah, man. You know, we're about done with the footage of Dollar Bill. If you guys got anything else you want me to poll up, let it be known. And I'll get to working on it here ASAP. Let it be known. We got tons of studs. We got tons of females. We got tons of show vlogs, customer pickups, you know, that type of deal, man. I might pull up a customer pickup video for y'all if y'all don't come up with something soon. That way y'all can see what's going on, man. See how happy these people are to get their dogs and all that type of stuff, man. Real talk. You know, I wonder where Wendy is, man. It's been a long time since I seen Wendy on one of these lives. I wonder how she's doing. I'm gonna have to reach out to her. That's another Killinois family member. Real talk. He's another hammer. He used to be a Merle. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. You know, we had made him a Merle for the Merle video because we have a lot of people reaching out to us asking us if we have Merles and that type of stuff, and you know, we really don't, man. We really don't. We don't deal with them. Male pups. Go back to the puppies, huh? Them customer pickup videos always hit hard, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. All right, man. The homie wants to see, you know, he spoke up, so he wants to see he wants to see hey, this is another one of our Razor's Edge. This dog right here, our boy Dark Low. This dog is a real, true, 100% Razor's Edge dog. Still putting in work to this day. If anybody's looking for some blood, that, you know, looking for an outcross, things getting too tight, that type of stuff, this boy can do that for you. And he's got one of the most exclusive pedigrees in the world. This boy's off the hook. Real talk. This footage is older, and he's actually getting older. He's about 7.5 years old right now. But this boy is really a bad, bad boy. One of the most exclusive pedigrees around. Bad boy. Real talk. All right, man. We're going to go ahead and poll up. We're going to go ahead and poll up. We're going to poll up the puppies for the homie and stuff. Pull up the puppies. He wants to see the males. So we'll show that. There's only two of them. It won't take long, and then we'll get back into something else. Some other stuff. Like I said, I'll move to a Killinois customer pickup video or something. You know what I mean? Something along those lines, so you guys can see that. You know. Matter of fact, I'll pull that up where you guys can see multiple dogs. These are all customer dogs. I'm gonna pull that one up, and then we'll pull up some other good ones. That type of deal. But let me show you guys the males real quick off of this litter that's coming up for sale tomorrow. Tomorrow, the litter that goes up for sale tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time and will sell out tomorrow. I promise you that. If you have any hopes of getting a puppy off of this litter that goes up for sale tomorrow, make sure you get with us tomorrow because they will not last long. I promise you that. They will sell out by tomorrow night, and I promise you that. Oh yeah, most definitely. This is gonna be male number one, and he's going for 4,000 plus shipping. Appreciate that, big dog. Keanu Burgess says most definitely Keanu. He says Napoleon is another one. He's also a beautiful boy done the Killinois way. Most definitely. He is most definitely done the Killinois way. Believe that. Believe that. Real talk. What's up with Napoleon? He's a beast for show. Napoleon is Napoleon's getting pretty old, man. If I'm not mistaken, Napoleon's like 10, 11 years old right now. But he's still around, still kicking it. Napoleon's in the other room right now, kicking it. That type of deal. But again, this is going to be the females. Napoleon's like an old, shriveled up old man now, though, man. You know what I mean? He doesn't look quite like he once did. You know what I mean? Napoleon's one of my favorite dogs of all time. You know what I mean? Real talk. But, he's 10, 11 years old. I don't know 100% his age by heart, but, we got a lot of dogs, that type of stuff, man. So I don't know it by heart, but, he's still around and still kicking it, man. Real talk. Would you ever breed him again? Most definitely. Most definitely. We got some stuff on deck for Napoleon, that type of deal. But we still got his blood pumping in here strong. You know what I mean? We got his daughters, his sons. His son is Dark Low. You know what I mean? Dark Low's his son. Red Rum's his son. Duchess is his son. Miss World Dominations, or no, Duchess is his daughter, but looks like his son. Miss World Domination is his daughter as well. But again, you guys are looking at the males. This is male number 4. Super, super nice boy. He's a blue fawn, just like that girl I was telling you guys. As you guys can see, his nose is blue there. It's not black. That type of deal. And he's got that blue mask as well. Off the hook. If you guys are new in here, please make sure y'all hit that like button. Share out the live. We really, really appreciate it. Why? You, it ain't show- why it does not show that? It's crazy. But again, make sure y'all hit that like button. What's your favorite pup from this breed? Man, it's really hard to say, man. It's really hard to say, you know? I really, I'll tell you what, it's probably going to be, it's probably going to be this blue boy, man. I really, really like this boy. You know what I mean? He's priced cheaper than male number 4 or male number 1. He's male number 2 going for 3,500, but we had already set the prices. You understand what I'm saying? We had already set the prices, and I did not make the prices on this specific litter. My partners did. But me personally, I like this boy. You know what I mean? As far as the boys go, I like this boy a lot. This is one of my top favorite pups from the litter. That type of deal. I also like female number 1, that blue tri female, off the hook. Off the hook. But there is no slouches, you guys. There is no slouches. And it is really hard to make a pick on puppies, man. It's not as easy as people think. I don't care if you know your dogs or not. That's in God's hands, man. We're not always right neither. We're not always right on the picks. That type of deal. You know? That type of deal. By the way, Killinois family members, send updated pictures and videos for the people, please, to see, please. That's right, my boy. Let them know, man. Let them know. And I got a lot of it, man, Keanu. I gotta wait till I got a little bit of downtime. I'm gonna create one of those videos. I do have a lot, and I cannot wait to show you guys. But that's what we're going to show you as soon as this is over with these boys right now. I'm not running through the whole litter of the puppies right at this exact time. But Jose says, damn, he's fired. That's right. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. As soon as we get done here, I'm going to show you guys a video that Keanu probably has already seen, but a lot of you guys might not have seen it. And this is going to be a video of nothing but the dogs we have sold people. You understand what I'm saying? These ain't our dogs. These are the dogs we provided for our customers. Pete, that's going to be a Killinois family member right there, man. That's Pete C, located out there in Northern California. Says blue male number 2 is going to be a beast. That's right, P. And as you guys can see in his profile picture, that's Busy Bones littermate brother Pua, and you guys can check him out on Pete's Instagram. Let him know your Instagram in the comment section, Pete, where they could see Pua. He's a bad boy. Straight future champs, no doubt. That's right. Off the hook, man. It's up to God and the dogs. Big Clout is proof that guy can kick rocks in the snow. That's right. You're right. You're 100% right, man. You know, making a pick is so hard, and you'll never be 100% right always. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we make picks and sometimes we're right, and sometimes we make picks and we're wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Because just like Keanu said, it's in God's hands, not ours. Pitbull Heaven says, let's go. That's right. Shout out to our Killinois family member right there. That's gonna be our Killinois family member out there in Florida. He picked up a female out of Nala and Nino Brown. Vince, that's gonna be your dog's littermate sister right there. Do you have other Nino Brown littermates in your yard? No, not in our yard. Not in our yard. A lot of Killinois family members ended up with those dogs. Travis, Montana is in the Killinois family. That's right, Montana in the building. That's our Killinois family member, Travis, located out there in Montana. And sorry, Travis, I haven't put up your pickup video yet, but that's coming up right after this drop, okay? I got tied up with this drop, had to get it down, and I'm going to drop the pickups from this litter and the pickup video from you guys coming down and all that. That'll be coming here really soon. Sorry for the holdup. But let's go ahead and get into, let me show you guys some of our customers' dogs that we have purchased, you know, that we have sold to people. That type of deal. Damn, it seems like that's moving up pretty close now. Seems like the live's keeping up. Usually there's a huge delay, but it seems like it's keeping up right now. So I'm going to show you guys a video of our customers' dogs. Okay, these are all dogs that we sold to people. Okay, none of these dogs, and this is like the last Killinois customer compilation video that I did. I need to do another one, and I am going to do another one here soon. But this is something for right now. You know, for you guys that are in here looking to purchase a dog, you know, we're not one of those kennels that just keeps all the badass dogs. We sell the badass dogs and provide badass dogs for our customers. And this is proof in the pudding right here. That's what we're going to show you guys right now. All right, this one I'm gonna let the audio play a little bit so you guys, and then I'm gonna pause it, all that type of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna let the audio play a little bit. We're gonna start off by showing you some footage of the parents. Wrong side, wrong side. This is going to be Grand Champion Odysseus. This is a dog that we used outhouse. I want to send a big shout out to his owner, Jennifer Rodriguez. What you guys are going to see is Big Clout's sister, okay? We're showing the parents first, and then we show the dogs that came off of that, okay? Is for letting us use this boy. We had a super nice litter off of this boy and our girl here, Killinois Kennels Sativa, and we're gonna be showing you some productions. But we're gonna do this with every dog in this video. We're gonna show you the parents first, and then we'll show you an update on the pup. This right here is going to be one of the females from the litter with Odysseus and Sativa. And if you guys could see the transformation on this girl, you guys would be surprised as hell. This is Big Clout's sister right here. Like I said, we're not one of those kennels that just produce one badass dog off a litter. We produce multiples, and we do it every single litter, and the proof is all on our channel. I highly recommend you guys go to our channel and do your own research on everything that we've ever posted. We got 600 different videos on the channel. This girl turned out amazing, and if you guys want to see us do transformations, like show you the puppy first and then show you what the dog had turned out like, let us know in the comment section. I wanted to do that in this video, but it would have took us forever, man, and I needed to hurry up and get a video up. But if you guys would like to see that, let us know in the comment section. But this is one badass female. I think she's around 2 years old in this footage. I'm not 100% sure, but this girl is amazing. And you know, the homie Juan that owns her. Yeah, Juan, he don't breed no more. He actually got out of the dog game. But yeah, he ended up picking up 3 females. We actually bred this girl to Vanilla Gorilla. Had a super nice litter, you know, that type of deal. For sure, for sure. Got something major going down with her right now. The next production we're going to show you guys come off of an in-house breeding with our boy here, Killinois Kennels Applying Pressure, also known as Baby James. And another one of our amazing females, our girl, Killinois Kennels Mia. We got something major going down with Mia. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. This right here is going to be a female off of this litter, and Juan owns this girl as well. She's just a little bit over a year in this footage, but this girl is a clone of both of her parents. I got an update of this girl. Keep in mind, she was very, very young at this age. Not even close to being done. And wait till you see the updated footage of this girl. She is insane. She's a real nice mixture of Baby James and Mia. Just like I told you guys the pups would look like. They didn't have no choice but to look like their parents. The next dog up is going to be coming off of another one of our in-house productions. The father's going to be our boy, Killinois Kennels God of War. And the mother's going to be our girl, Killinois Kennels Elsa. Another one of the many amazing females that we have over here at the Killinois camp. Right here we got. The reason why I'm showing you guys this is because these are the dogs that we offered customers. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like, not only do we keep the badass dogs, but the customers get them too. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we've had random people come across our channel and be like, you guys keep all the good stuff. Well, how is that when we're showing you bulls like this? We don't keep all the good stuff, man. We sell a lot of badass dogs. Everybody gets a badass dog when you come pick up a dog from us. Trust that. Got another female, and again, this girl's gonna be owned by the homie Juan out there in California. Big shot. I got updates of this girl too. She's definitely matured since this video. Badass girl. Shout out to him. He has purchased 3 dogs from the Killinois camp, and you guys just looked at all 3 of them. And matter of fact, one of his females just was bred and is gonna be having some puppies off of one of our studs. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. This girl right here is just a little bit over a year old as well. She, was born right around the same time as the previous. I can't wait to make the next one. The next one is gonna go so crazy. You guys got to keep in mind, this is an older video. Okay, I just been so busy trying to keep up with everything that I haven't been able to just actually create some dope content like this. But things are going to be slowing down here in a little bit, and I can't wait to make something like this new for you guys, because the new stuff is insane. Unbelievable dogs that we've offered to our, Killinois family members. Female you've seen, and a lot of these dogs you guys are going to see in this video, it is not the final product. Most of them still have a lot of more maturing to do.
You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling, "Hey!" So I got this job.
Most definitely, Keanu. Most definitely. This next set of productions you guys are going to see are going to be coming all off of the same litter. This was an outhouse breeding we did with Faux King Styles Rocco Mania right here. I want to send a major shout out to his owner, Khan, for the use of this badass boy. We bred him to one of our subscribers and supporters' favorite females on the channel, our girl Stella. These two threw it down with each other, man. We couldn't have been happier with this litter, and they produced some badass dogs, and we're gonna show them to you guys right now. First dog up off of this litter is gonna be the runt female. This is a real badass girl located out there in Texas, man. Like I said, man, this was the runt. You dig? Look at the muscle mass on this girl. Crazy girl located out there in Texas. I can't remember exactly where in Texas, but she's bad girl. Seen the transformation on this dog right here, man. I'm telling you, like I said earlier, man, if you guys want to see, the transformation on this girl, she looked like a little rat. You understand what I'm saying? She looked like a little rat, little alien looking girl. Crazy. That video's not even on the channel no more, because we had used a clip of the whole litter. That video got knocked off because somebody hit us with a copyright strike because I used that 5-second clip of Dax. Damn near took our whole channel down over that BS. Real talk. The homie says, Killinois Kennels go hard all the time. Can't get enough of your beautiful dogs. The bloodlines are insane. That's right, my boy. Appreciate you. Thanks for letting them know. The transformations, let me know. We're super behind on YouTube, and that's why I didn't do it in this video. But man, if you guys seen what this dog looked like as a puppy and what it turned out to be right now, man, you would be surprised. This girl is phenomenal, and this is some older footage of her. She's not even fully developed in this video as well, man. It's been a long time since I talked to these guys. I should have posted this video up a while ago, man. So a lot of this footage you guys are gonna see today is gonna be some older footage of these dogs. This was a badass boy off of that litter. This is a dog off of that litter. I don't even think this dog was fully developed neither at this time. This dog is actually owned by a kennel that's on YouTube, Transformation Kennels. Just a little over a year old, and this boy is gonna be owned by Transformation Kennels. Real badass boy. That's why I said I need to just let this play. Here are the litter mates. This is going to be our boy Ace of Spades and our girl Killinois Kennels Lauren London. Next production up is going to be coming off of another in-house breeding. This right here is going to be the father. This is our boy Killinois Kennels Stacks. Another one of the... Man, I'm telling you, the next video I do like this is going to go crazy. I'm talking about so crazy, it's not even funny, man. And I'm sorry to our Killinois family members that have sent me out stuff, and I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. The moment I got time, it's going down, and it's gonna kill this video, let me tell you. Many amazing studs that we have on the yard over here. And this right here is gonna be the mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Nina. She's gonna be the litter mate sister to our boy, Killinois Kennels Napoleon. This right here is a dog that most of you guys have seen before. You know, we put a customer update up of this boy before, man, and you guys love this dog, and we loved him as well. Big shout out to the homie
Coming
John
soon, my boy,
Braswell
coming soon.
and this badass boy he's got off of Stacks and Nina, man. This boy is amazing. He was only 11 months old in this footage right here, but we did get some updated footage of him, and we're gonna show him for you guys, man. I can't wait to see the final product on this dog. He's a big badass boy right here. Badass boy. That's a Killinois dog done the Killinois way. And this boy was pretty young in this footage. You know, I ain't seen John Braswell or heard from him in a while, but I know this boy's looking phenomenal right now. He was about 11 months old to a year in this footage. Bigger boy, and he still isn't done yet, but this boy is turning out amazing. Just wait till you see him. Here's an updated picture of him, but now we're gonna go ahead and get into the footage of this boy.
How y'all doing today? Just letting y'all know, when they say show dogs, they mean show dogs.
Yeah, that's the homie John Braswell right there. This is him. He took him to his very first show, and that's all he took in his very first show. Never had no practice, nothing. Getting straight in the ring, and we got several customers that have done that. So just showed up to a show, put their dog in the show, and sitting there winning majors at shows. Very first time ever in them. Hold up.
This boy in, he wants. How y'all? Just letting y'all know.
Turning out amazing. Just
letting y'all know, when they say show dogs, they mean show dogs. The first show we put this boy in, he won second place, he won first place, he won best classic, and best male. This ain't me telling you he's a good dog,
That's
or
right.
Dayton telling you. It's what the judges are saying.
And honestly, that dog should have been in the standard class, and he would have done the same exact thing. Some dumbass judge in the ABKC told him that dog should be in a classic class. That dog is far from a classic.
I want to thank y'all for selling me this dog, for giving me the opportunity to own him and have him. I appreciate that. And just to let y'all
Appreciate you, big dog.
know, we got some more dogs coming out that y'all need to see.
That's right. John Braswell had picked up probably 3 or 4 dogs from us. You know, we kind of lost contact, ain't heard too much from him and stuff, but I know he's got some amazing bulls out there.
Thank you.
These next 2 productions you're looking at right here, they're around 6 to 8 months old in this picture right here. They both live in the same household, so we're gonna break them down together. The boy on the left. This clips, I actually got a whole video that after we watch this, I'll show you the more updated. You know, this is Jay Lefty's boys, Meatball and Kane, and he actually brought them down to us, and we did a video, a separate video, a more updated one. They were young when we made this. The blue try, he came out of the baby James and Mia litter, and the boy on the right, the chocolate boy, he came out of the God of War and Elsa litter, both in-house productions. Here they are a little bit more grown up. They're just a little bit over a year now. These boys are maturing really well, but like I said before, in no way, shape, or form fully done. They got a lot more maturing to do, and I need to go catch up with these guys and try to get some footage of them because they only live about an hour away from us. I don't have much footage of them, but I do have. We already did that, and I'm gonna show you that video as soon as this video's over, y'all. A little clip here, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert that right now. This is Kane working the spring pole, as you can see. And just wait, here in a second, you're going to see Meatball flying right past. And don't get it twisted. Meatball or Kane is a big old teddy bear baby. He's just out there having fun right now, okay? He's not like some killer or anything like that. He's just having a little bit of fun. That's Meatball right there. That's right, Arsling. Meatball and Kane are two badass boys. Arsling follows Kane and Meatball. I would imagine on Instagram, gets to see them all the time. This next couple pups you guys are gonna see are all coming off of the God of War and Elsa litter. You know, this pup right here was right after she left Killinois Kennels. And this next, and as you guys can see, all these dogs are living on couches and good homes and all that. You know what I mean? Big shout out to all of our Killinois family members for giving these dogs amazing homes. That's what we want. We don't really, you know, of course we will sell dogs to kennels and stuff, but that's the way we like them. We like them to go to a house and be living on a couch. Picture you're seeing is going to be her right at a year old. Super nice black tricolor female, and I can't wait to see what she turns out like when she fully matures. As that girl was very young right there. Badass girl. As you can see here, this next boy is going to be 10 months old in these clips. Super, super nice male. One of my favorite pups out of the God of War and Elsa litter. So far, we've showed you 4 dogs off of that litter, all turning out super nice. So like I told you guys in our videos, man, I don't sit here and just lie to you guys. You know, we try to bring out the best of all of our litters, man. We want all the puppies to turn out really nice. And, you know, we're showing you guys that that is happening, man. We don't just end up with one nice dog off of the litter. You know, 9 times out of 10, most of the puppies are all gonna look real consistent, real close with each other. And that's what we strive for over here at Killinois Kennels. We're not one of those kennels that just try to produce a nice dog for us and our customers get whatever they get. We do our very best to provide the best quality dogs for. Hey, that boy right there, this dog isn't from us, but this dog right here, that's one of God of War's sons, one of my favorite God of War sons ever. Badass boy. For our customers. And you know, I'm going to show y'all some new footage of him. I've already showed new footage. I know you guys, but I'm gonna put it in the new one. Hear me say that a lot, but right now we are showing you again. The proof is in the pudding. These dogs are all looking amazing. And for anybody that didn't make, that's not him. Okay, that dog standing on top of the bed, that's not one of our productions. That's the dog they owned before they picked up our boy. But they picked up that boy in the bottom right-hand corner, and then they ended up picking up another God of War son after that boy. Get on this video and they want to get their dog on there, make sure you guys go out with your dogs, spend a little bit of time, try to get some really good footage, and we'll feature them in our next production video. Here soon, we're going to be having some contests, give out some awards for the best footage coming in, and that is true. You know what I mean? For the people that spend some time and send us out some really good footage, the Killinois family members that already have our dogs, that type of stuff, you guys send us out some good stuff, and we're going to be doing like a contest in this next video that's coming out, that we, you know, where we show all of our customers' dogs, and whoever's got the best footage, we're going to give them like, you know, a hat or some shirts or something. We're going to do something really nice for you guys. We haven't made our mind up 100%, but we're going to do something cool. And we're going to also be giving out golden tickets for supporters and stuff. And golden tickets are going to be like, you got the free pass to get any dog you want off a litter. We're going to be doing that for some people. We got some really dope stuff coming up for you guys, man. I'm telling you. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Real talk.
Want to see all the Killinois family dogs.
And if you're not, make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of this. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and share out this live. Please, at the very least, hit the like button on this video. And if somebody can let me know how many likes we got on this live, man, I hope to God we've already hit 100.
The next productions up are going to be Rob and Annette's dogs, and so far they have purchased 3 dogs from our kennel. We're going to go ahead and insert 2 of them in the video today. Their 3rd dog, they just picked it up from us, and it's still a puppy, and I fully understand that a lot of you guys have already.
Come on, y'all. Appreciate y'all for letting me know how many's in there, man. We ain't hit 100 yet. We've been on live for almost 3.5 hours, y'all. Come on, hit that like button. And once we hit 100, please let me know, y'all.
Seen these dogs, but there's going to be a lot of people that haven't seen them, and that's why we inserted it in this video today. If you want to see the puppy that they just picked up, make sure you go to our channel and check out some of our previous videos. It's going to be one of the last customer updates that we added on the channel. The black tri-boy on the
most definitely, Vince. Most definitely. Real talk. Real talk. But sometimes the runts are a first pick, man.
left.
The funny thing is I told my partner to keep that girl. Real talk.
He's gonna be about 2 years old in this footage. He comes out of the white folks and Layla breeding. And the girl on the right here, she's gonna be the chocolate female that's about a year old.
For those of you guys that are new into the live right now, what we're showing you guys is our customers' dogs. Dogs we have sold our customers. You know, I know a lot of you guys been locked in the whole time, but there are new people coming in and I want them to know what they're looking at. This is videos we're showing you guys, and this is an older video. We're going to be working on a new one, but this is an older video of our customers' dogs that they picked up. Not only are we producing badass dogs for ourselves, we're working on producing badass dogs for everybody, and this is proof in it.
That I can't wait to see the final product on. She come out of Vanilla Gorilla and Chi Chi.
What if your lungs could detox with a natural boost? See what others are saying about better lungs and how it's helping.
This next set of productions is gonna come off some outhouse breedings as well. This is gonna be Riot Luciano. I wanna send a huge shout out to his owner, Alex Fierro, for the use of this badass boy. We bred Riot Luciano to our girl, Killinois Kennels London, and ended up with an amazing litter of some American Bully puppies, man. And all these dogs are starting to turn out real nice. This boy right here, I actually got to see this dog recently at a dog show we attended to in Chicago, Illinois. This boy is super.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. And just because we hit 100, don't let that stop you. You understand what I'm saying? If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Appreciate y'all for letting me know.
Super nice, and these dogs are just now hitting a year old and stuff, man. This boy is located in Canada, so it was really good seeing him at that show in Chicago. I can't wait to see the final product on this dog. Here's another male off of that litter. Super nice boy. I believe this boy was about 9 to 10 months old in this picture. I can't wait to see some updates on this boy, man. I know he's looking crazy right now. So if you guys are watching, man, try to send something out and we'll put it up as soon as possible. Here's a female off of this litter. Super nice girl. She's got a...
I had effed up in this video and shit. You can hear me getting pissed at myself. Listen to that. I can't believe I left that in there. I was slacking.
We'll put it up as soon as possible. Here's a female.
I was slipping right there, man. I can't believe I let that slide in the video, for real, because normally I would take something like that out.
Off of this litter, super nice girl. She's got a
Oh, you should hear some of the stuff, some of the behind the scenes stuff, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all would die laughing. Cause like I said, man, as much as I try to play YouTuber, I'm not no YouTuber, man. I'm a breeder. You know what I mean? I'm a dog guy. That type of stuff. We just try. We try. You dig?
really unique look, real flashy, crazy cheeks, eyes, real nice female, man. Keep a lookout for this girl. I can't wait to see some updated footage of her. I believe she was about 10 months old in this picture. In this next set of productions, there's only gonna be one dog here. You know, in this litter, we only had 2 puppies total. I still haven't received anything of recent of the other pup off of this litter, man. If you're watching, you know, you wanna send something out, man, feel free to do so. But the father of this litter, of course, is gonna be our boy, Killinois Kennels Vanilla Gorilla, and the mother is gonna be our girl, Champion Killinois Juliet. This badass boy right here is gonna be a Vanilla Gorilla clone when it's all said and done. But you guys have already seen this footage on the channel. I just wanted to insert it for those who hadn't.
Bleiben.
This boy is actually a lot more impressive nowadays. You know what I mean? Badass boy, man. Shout out to the homie Devin.
Bleiben.
He's talking to him. They got him trained in German. That's why he's talking like that. For some reason, it's like easier for dogs to learn German or something. That's what they say.
Bleiben. Packen. Get him. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him.
He's trying, you know what I mean? He's not, you know, the most athletic dog in the world, but that's a Vanilla Gorilla clone right there. And that's, you know what I mean? That's an extreme bull, but he's definitely trying.
Get him. Aus. Aus. Seats. Bleiben. Packen. Packen. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him.
This boy right here isn't too far away. I'm gonna try to catch up with these guys here soon and try to get some footage of them, man. This is Dougie Fresh. Super nice Vanilla Gorilla son. This next set of productions is gonna come off of another in-house breeding with our boy, Killinois Kennels Premier, and our girl, Killinois Kennels Lunatic. This first pup you're gonna see is gonna be a 9-month-old female off of that litter. Super nice girl. We're gonna go ahead and get into that footage.
They're talking about the Vanilla Gorilla son that we were just looking at. That white girl was beautiful. I'm not sure exactly which one you're talking about. You're probably talking about the blue tri one. The one with his white with the blue tri eyes. That's a good boy. He was talking about Vanilla Gorilla son.
Right now.
Sorry
Come
about
here.
that, y'all.
What's up, man? Come on, mama.
Right here, we got 2 males from the Premier and Lunatic litter. I believe they were about a 1.5 years.
Man, that boy with the white right there, man, he looks like Premier like crazy. And so does this one, but that boy right there really looks like
Old
Premier, like
in this footage. You know, a lot of this stuff was all sent at different times, but 2 real nice boys off that litter. This girl right here, I believe she was about a 1.5 years in this footage as well. And this right here, this is gonna be a male off of that litter. I believe he was about a 1.5 years also. But like I said, you know, a lot of these people.
That's that boy, Big Time Trucking, man. He joined our last live. I was pretty excited to see him, man. You know, this is all young footage of these dogs that you guys are looking at. You know, I can't wait to see the update on this boy. You know, this isn't the greatest picture of him. It was probably just something where he got real close. This boy was off the hook when we sold him this dog. I can't wait to see.
People are sending pictures and videos at different times from the same litters and stuff. So if there's any confusion, I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. Next up, we got another pup from the Grand Champion Odysseus in Sativa litter. This is gonna be a 6-month-old female in this next little clip. And then the clip after that, you're gonna see some footage of her a little bit older. You know, the footage of this girl is a little bit older. I have new footage of her, but it's gonna be for another video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But this girl is looking amazing, man. The whole Odysseus and Sativa litter.
Killinois Hammers. My husband is a Killinois fanatic. Keanu Burgess. Love you, babe. That's what's up. Shout out to you for tapping in. We appreciate you. Much love to your husband, man. Major supporter of the camp, and we appreciate him a lot. Real talk. Real talk.
Was a hit.
Appreciate you too for letting him watch. I know how that goes. I know a lot of our customers, man. A lot of the guys, I know their wives hate hearing my voice. You understand what I'm saying? That type of deal, man. Big shout out to the real Killinois supporters. Real talk.
Again, this first little clip, this girl's about 6 months old. In the second one, she's more closer to about a year.
Do y'all ever get any chinchillas and stuff? Rarely. What is it missing? Is it better to buy these in pairs or one?
This is Big Clout's sister right here, everybody. And that, you know, that little footage of her running around, she was super young. But that's a more updated footage of her. But look at the drive on that girl. You know, she was over there. That's our Killinois family, the Sotos out there. She runs that yard. They got quite a few bulls, you know what I mean? She runs that yard.
She's more closer to about a year.
Hell no.
Do y'all ever get any chinchillas and stuff? Rarely.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. That's funny as hell. That's something Miss Killinois would do right there. That's funny. Don't take that personal.
What is it missing? Is it better to buy these in pairs or one at a time? I would say in pairs.
This girl right here was one of my favorite females off of this litter.
I almost kept this girl. That's Big Clout's sister.
And like I said,
and she's young in this footage, you know. Wait till you guys see the update. I got more of an updated footage of her. She looks amazing.
Wait till you guys see the new updated footage of her.
My bad, y'all. We getting there, man. We getting there. And then I'm gonna remember to double back and show you guys Jay Lefty's boys, the more updated of them. You know what I mean?
In this little part of the video, we're gonna move through this really fast. I'm not gonna show clips of the parents. I'm just gonna go ahead and break it down real quick. Right now, what you're looking at is this boy from Hawaii out of Vanilla Gorilla and Chi Chi. Next up, we got like an 8 or 9 month old male out of Premier in Fendi. Real nice boy located out there in Florida. I can't wait to see what that boy's looking like right now. This right here is gonna be a 6 to 7 month old baby.
Hell no. Yeah, that's right, my boy. That's right. For sure, our sling, for sure.
James and Nala male.
This is gonna be this right here. Speaking of R Sling, this is his boy right here. You know, a little bit more better picture where you can see him.
The 7
And he, keep in mind, he was young here too.
month-old baby James and Nala,
7-month-old
the
right
male,
there.
super
That's Sir Dude.
super nice boy. Just look at the structure on that dog, man. I cannot wait to see the final product on this dog as well. These next two pups that you guys are going to be looking at are both from White Folks Jr. and Beautiful Sitch. Of course, they're only about 5 months old in these pictures, but I did want to go ahead and insert them in there. This right here is going to be a male from the White Folks and Nala litter. Super nice boy, man. I haven't seen some updates of him in a long time, but I did have this picture stored and I wanted to go ahead and put it out there. Real badass boy, man. I'm so proud of that boy, White Folks. Just wait till you guys see the next White Folks production video. Here's another badass female White Folks daughter, man. Like I said, I've been seeing tons of White Folks as kids lately. You know, this boy is gonna really leave his legacy over here at the Killinois camp and all over the world, man. I'm so proud of that dog. This right here is gonna be a female out of Stacks and Prada. Super nice girl, man. One of my personal favorite productions that left the Killinois camp. So that's gonna be it, man. Last but not least, this badass girl right here. And for those of you guys that missed out on this video, maybe your dog didn't get in there, we're gonna be doing another productions video here really soon. And like I said, we're gonna make a little contest out of this. So for any of you guys that want to get on there, make sure you get out with your dog, spend some time, try to get some really good footage. We prefer that you put your phone sideways when you record. That helps a lot and makes the video a lot better.
Man, everybody's so used to recording that everybody's so used to recording up and down due to like Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff. Whenever you guys record your Killinois family dogs, make sure you turn your phone sideways. It makes it way better for YouTube. Real talk.
So if you guys could do,
man, shout out to R Sling. He says tapping out. Good luck to everybody. Appreciate you, bro. Real talk. Shout out to you for hanging on, man. We've been on this live for a minute, bro, and I know you've been in here most of the night. Appreciate you. You know, we about to call it one anyways here in a second, man. I'm going to go ahead and show them a little update of Jay Lefty's boys, and then
do that. Make sure you do so.
Probably call it one myself. I got to use the restroom like crazy.
And like I said, man, we want all you guys that are part of the Killinois family to participate in this. And we'll be looking forward to seeing a lot more footage from all you. Since we haven't been that active on the channel, man, I wanted to give you guys a sneak little peek at some of our up-and-comers in this video. We usually don't put our dogs out there this soon, but you know what? Like I said, we haven't been active on here, and I wanted to hook you guys up. So take a look at these badass boys. Well, here they are, guys. Here are two 7-month-old male up-and-coming studs that we got over here at the Killinois camp that you guys will be seeing soon. I'm super excited about both of these boys, man. The lighter colored one is gonna be off of baby James, and the darker colored one's gonna be
That was big. That's Big Business and Warhog right there when they was pups, both 7-month-old.
off of God of War. Let us know in the comments section, which litter do you think these guys came from? Like I said, the lighter colored one's baby James and the darker one came from God of War. But who are the mothers? Let us know in the comments section.
Nikki G says they are all so beautiful. Can't wait to get one. That's right. That's right. I'll tell you what, your husband Keanu's gonna be in the run to be getting one for free. You know, once we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a giveaway, and Keanu's gonna be one of those guys that's in the run for that. You know, but we just got to hit that 100K, that type of deal. But you know, anytime Keanu wants a dog, he's already got a golden ticket. If y'all want to purchase one before that, you guys can get any dog you want without waiting. Just let me know. And that's real talk. And that's what we do when I know you personally. When I know you from supporting us personally, I know your name. I know you, all that type of stuff. That's how we get down. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Shout out to you guys. Real talk. I rock with your husband a lot. Real talk. Straight up. That's how much we appreciate
And I will
supporters. But let me go ahead and pull up this little clip, man. I want to end this with this. Let me go ahead and show y'all this real quick. Man, shout out to everybody tapping in, man. Shout out to everybody that's still tapped in. You know, we've been on here for quite a while. We got quite a few people in here. I do want to show you guys a little sneak peek look for those of you guys that been tapped in for this part of the video. You know, I showed Jay Lefty's dogs, but I want to show them more, you know, more, what you call it? More update of them. Real talk. Real talk. Bad boys right here. We call that the family special. I'm out for real this time. That's right, man. Appreciate you, R-Sling, man. We'll see you in the next live, bro. You're always in here. We appreciate you, Killinois family. Real talk. Hold up. All right, y'all. I'm going to let this play. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. This is a super dope video, and I basically explain everything you're going to see. I will be right back. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick, all right? It won't take me long. I cannot hold it anymore. My bad.
Killinois Kennels again. Today you guys are going to be seeing Killinois customer updates. We got Jay Lefty coming from about an hour away. He's going to be coming down and picking up some raw meat for his two boys that he picked up from us. He's got a dog out of baby James and Mia, and he's also got a dog out of God of War and Elsa. Two real nice boys, man. You know, he's not too far away from us, so he decided he was going to come down, bring the boys, and, you know, we try to make a real good video, try to get some good footage of them, and show you guys the type of American bullies that we're offering our customers. You know, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos or the American Bully puppies that we'll have. And after you get done watching this one, make sure you go to our channel and check out some of our other videos. We got over 400 different videos of great American Bully content on there. But Jay Lefty should be pulling up any minute, and you know, we're going to get some real nice footage of these boys. Make sure you stay tuned. They just pulled up, man. He's got the boys in the back, about to bust them out and see what these guys are looking like.
Well, here they are, you guys. On the left, we're going to have Killinois Kane, and on the right, we're going to have Killinois Meatball. Both of these boys are a little bit over a year and a half, and they're both mature and really well. With that being said, neither one of these boys are at their fullest potential. They still got some growing to do, but the way it sits right now, they're looking really good, man. And I'm glad Jay Lefty brought them down so we can get some updated footage of them. The boy on the left, the blue tri-male, he's gonna be out of baby James and Mia. And the chocolate boy on the right, Kane, he's gonna be out of God of War and Elsa. So both of these boys are cousins, and as you can see, they do have some resemblance with each other. For those of you that don't know, I actually ran into Jay Lefty and his family at Shields a long time ago, man, and you know, they had recognized me from the YouTube channel, and before you know it, they ended up picking up 2 pups from our kennel, and they picked these dogs up not to start a kennel with or anything. They just wanted some real nice family pets, and that's exactly what they got. Early on in our breeding career, most of our dogs used to go to other people with kennels, and people were using our dogs as foundation and stuff. But with Jay Lefty and his family, they just wanted a couple badass pets, and that's exactly where we love our dogs to go. These dogs are sleeping on their couch, you know, living in their house, and these 2 dogs are best friends. Actually, Meatball's gonna be our leader of the pack
being a little bit older, so Kane, you know, has got his back and just follows in his footsteps, which is pretty cool, you know, with these dogs being cousins and how that worked out, man. You know, it's pretty dope to see. Us over here at Killinois Kennels, not only do we worry about producing badass American bullies for us in our yard and stuff, but we do our very best to produce nice, consistent litters. That way, everybody that ends up with a pup off our litter ends up with a really nice dog.
All right, my bad, y'all. My bad. I'm back. My bad, y'all. I know y'all was tapped in right there. Appreciate y'all for hanging on there,
As much as I love showcasing you guys our own personal American bullies and stuff on our yard, but I really love showing you guys what we're offering to our customers. And these boys, Meatball and Kane, are a perfect example of what we're doing, man. Big shout out to Jay Lefty and his family for taking good care of these boys.
Yeah, we're about there, y'all. All right, guys, we got Jay Lefty out here with his boys Meatball and Kane, man. I want to send a major shout out to Jay Lefty, man. He sends us tons and tons of updates of these dogs, and pretty much, man, this is going to be... Meatball was sold as a pet quality dog. He had a kink tail, so we adopted. You know, just giving everybody a heads up for those that are actually wondering, you know what I mean? That was the very first dog that Jay Lefty bought from us, was Meatball. And he's a badass dog. He was just born with a kink. And us over here at Killinois Kennels, we dock the kinks, not to hide it. We dock it just to make it look better for the customers. You know, our model customer, this is what we want people to do, man. He's constantly posting them on Instagram. He's constantly tagging us in them, you know, giving us our little shout outs for our productions and stuff, man. I want to send a major shout out to Jay Lefty, man, and his family for taking such good care of these dogs, man. And, you know, this is what we like to see. You know, it was really good catching up with these boys and stuff like that, man. Again, big shout out to you, bro. We appreciate you. Let them know where to find you, man. If, you know, they want to come check out your boys on Instagram or anything, and they want to get a hold of you for any stud services or anything.
They got their own Instagram page, Meatball Kane 01.
Here, let me make sure y'all can see that real quick, man. Get over there and give Jay Lefty a follow, man. Get over there and give Jay Lefty a follow and tell him you guys seen him on Killinois Kennels is live.
Underscore in between the two, Meatball Kane. Plenty of photos, plenty of videos on there of them.
That's
all
right.
Natural stuff. I don't have no professional shots. It's all just around the house, natural photos of the dogs being dogs.
That's right, man. That's right. And then, like I said, man, make sure you guys go check out his Instagram. Give him a follow for these two badass boys, man. Kane's getting a little cold here, but look at the quality of these dogs, man. These are the first two dogs these guys got, and they started off with some amazing ones. They're going to be out at the BRC Global Nationals this weekend with these boys. They'll be at the Killinois booth, or if they're not, just come up to the Killinois booth, and they'll let you know where they're at if you guys want to come peep them out, man. Make sure you do so. That's going to be, I believe, I don't want to say, you know, check out the BRC, search for that. The show banner should be somewhere. I believe it's in Romeoville, Illinois.
Romeoville, Illinois, and it's I got the banner on their Instagram also.
Okay, yeah. Make sure you go to his Instagram if you guys are trying to go out to that show in Romeoville, Illinois, the BRC Nationals. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be out there. You know, I got to do a lot of work for you guys on YouTube, man. So, but the Killinois camp will be out there. Man, that's pretty much it on that video, man. Basically was shouting out the BRC Global Nationals, all that type of stuff. You know, we had the homie Bill Thomas join a little late tonight, man. Shout out to the homie Bill Thomas. You know, he says, I'm checking in late. You are the best, Dayton. My girl is about a year away, and you know we want a Killinois stud. That's right, that's right. That's right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I want to send a big shout out to all you guys that was tapped into the live here all night, man. This was a pretty dope one. You know, we kept the building pretty filled up for the most of the part of the night. Shout out to all you guys that hit the like button, all that. And again, tomorrow it goes down 4 p.m. Central Time. For anybody that's interested in getting one of those puppies, man, the best thing I could tell you is to be prepared to pay fast. You know, call until you get an answer. And if you're not getting an answer, that just means I'm on the other line with another customer, and keep on trying to call back. And that does not mean the puppy you want is already sold. Okay, a lot of times some of the best puppies are the last ones that are available. Okay, so get with us and we'll take care of you. I want to say good, major shout out to the whole Killinois family. Major shout out to all of our supporters. Shout out to all the people that's looking to get a puppy tomorrow. Looks like we got JPEG says, my family and I can't wait. We are definitely going to try our best to get Chico his new girlfriend for sure. Very informative and the best bulls around, no doubt. Appreciate that. Most definitely. We'll be looking forward to your guys' call. Can't wait to get Chico a girlfriend out there. And if you listen to everything that I stated in that video, it's going to up your chance. Very, very easy, okay? And for those of you that are maybe tapped in right now and not 100% sure what's going on, check the link in the description below. Check that video out where it says videos of the prices and all that. Check that out. I explain everything. The puppies go on sale tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. All the numbers and everything you need to know is in that video. And, big shout out to everybody for, being tapped in tonight. Appreciate all the support. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Real talk.